because he weighs every single day. So,
they often tell us that never trust what you see on the rosters. So, yes, you just confirmed that for me once again, that a lot of times what you see numbers on the roster, you're like, man, he looks taller than that. Hey, he looks a little bit heavier than that. Yes, Cliff Palmieri just confirmed that here on the Kickoff. Hey, we are looking forward to this matchup. Chase 1-0, and tonight Cherville comes to town. They are also 1-0, having won last week what was also the conference game. Yes, fans, it is hard to believe, but Cherville played Christ the King last Friday night at home in Cherville. Christ the King, now the newest member of the Southern Piedmont 1A Conference. Conference, of course, Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy also belongs to, but a lot of these teams in the conference had considerable difficulty getting Christ the King scheduled, and they had to do some very creative shifting with their schedules to try to get them work in. Well, that's the way it turned out. A conference game last week. Cherville, though, upending Christ the King. It was the Ironmen 43 and the Crusaders 20. 1 year ago, Chase made the trip up to Cherville, and it was Cherville who came away with an 11-point, 26-15 win. In fact, it has been 3 years since Chase has been able to hold off Cherville. Ironmen have won the past two meetings because previously in 2017, it was a 3-point, 22-19 win for Cherville here at Allen Stadium. So the Trojans will try to put an end to this two-game losing streak to Cherville, and more importantly than that, Chase looking to improve to 2-0 tonight, which would be a phenomenal start to this season, and I think a real boost and a real feather in the cap to Coach Radford and his coaching staff.
Oh, yeah, definitely, because, it's been a while since they won the first game of the season, and then now you're talking potentially going 2-0 against somebody who has beat you a couple years. When I played, we used to wear Cherville out. I mean, there's no doubt about it. That's what we did. It was an ultimate win. It was a win in the column automatically before the season ever started. These guys here, these seniors and juniors probably have never beat Cherville on the varsity level. So they're a thorn in your side right now. And Cherville's looking at it like this. Right now, they're number one in their conference because they've already had the win in their conference. And another win would be great.
It is farm night here at Allen Stadium. Now, I looked. I used to have a pair of overalls, but I don't know what happened to them. And I hate to say it, but I just really didn't have a lot of, quote, farm apparel in the closet. But I'm looking around the stadium, and I do see, I'm seeing that quite a few of the folks here decided that farm means cowboy boots and cowboy hats is what it looks like to me. So maybe instead of farm theme, maybe it's more of ranch theme here tonight. I don't know, because farmer to me, I'm thinking of overalls, I'm thinking of big boots, I'm thinking of being out, with pigs and, out there in the middle of the cornfield. But I think tonight a lot of our fans who are interpreting farm theme to be more of a cowboy western night.
Maybe it should have been rodeo night.
Ooh, that's a good one. I like that idea.
Bring a mechanical bull or something. But when I was going through my wardrobe, because I was like, you know what, maybe I'll do this farm thing. It's my alma mater, there's farming in me somewhere, and I started looking through my wardrobe, and I was like, wow. And I put on something, and I looked, I was like, no, I got that lumberjack thing down, but not farmer. And, I had a pair of overalls that I bought in Forest City years ago, and I was like, nah, I can't see that, but my wife will be wearing her cowboy boots that she wears everywhere she goes when she gets here. The farm, that's their thing, man. Everybody's always giving them a hard time because their FFA program has always been really huge, and they just kind of said, you know what, you're going to give us a hard time about it. We're just going to own it.
Cliff, we go back to the mid-'90s when you were a student here. we thought of it as a farm back then.
Right. I mean, it's always been a thing, like them farm boys, you're talking about where the baseball field sits now. As we're looking at it, there used to be a lake back there that people used to fish in. They used to take us students out there to fish. And the Bradley, it's wild because Kevin Bradley's the principal here, and he was actually in school when I was here. And his dad and his uncle were the ag teachers, and we specialized in farming. We cut hay, we baled hay. That was our thing.
Yeah.
And now, here we are, and these guys have never baled hay before.
Look, you don't think they know how to do it?
No, I don't think they would know how to do it. But
Noah has never done it?
No, the only thing Noah's picked up that's heavy is either weights or a cell phone. But but I'll tell you what, Jay, look at that C in the middle of the field. Look at what the art teacher from Chase Middle did. She did an amazing job.
I saw the first pictures of that last night online, and it caught my attention real quick. And I was like, whoa, that took some work. And as I mentioned this morning on the morning show with Jim Bishop, fans, we will feature this in our video highlights that we'll post up on Tuesday. Got the holiday, of course, on Monday. It's really worth the admission here tonight to see the incredible art job that has been done at midfield. Now, they set the bar very high now, and I just wonder if they can continue to do that for every home game this season.
It's going to be hard. I'm sure it took a while. I know throughout the week and some last week I saw the sketch, but it wasn't colored in. But I don't know if anybody's seen the hat that Chase sells. And I'm saying this, and I mean no disrespect to the other schools. I know this is my alma mater, but Chase High School has the best hat out of all the schools. And I appreciate all the hats that I've been given. But Chase has that emblem, and that looks beautifully done. It looks just like the one on the hat. And they're going to have a hard time keeping that in shape. I'm jealous. I never had that. And Coach Page and his coaching staff when I was here did a great job of making us see.
Yeah, I remember. It used to be just the seat.
Yeah, it was just to say we were excited about that. And these guys have an actual Trojan head. You see this in college football.
Yeah.
And Bravo, I'm not sure the lady's name, but I heard she was the art teacher at Chase Middle. And Bravo on her behalf. She's awesome.
It looks really, really good. Not to mention the condition of the field in general. I know that Coach Radford and the staff here, they put in a lot of work during the summer, and it has paid off because this field looks absolutely beautiful.
Well, you take pride in your field, you take pride in your ball players, you teach them to take pride in this sport, and it'll all work out in the end, That's just how it goes. Teach them pride.
And I think Coach Radford doing a good job. The numbers that he has that have come out this year, Cliff, I think this is the biggest roster I have ever seen here at Chase High School in the past 25 years. If I remember, there's something like 70-some-odd names on the roster. Now, obviously, that includes some of the JV players. But still, when you see all of them dressed out, and you're like, whoa, when have we seen this many young men come out for football at Chase? I think we have to go back to your era to really get those kind of numbers.
He has brought an excitement here, and it's not just him; it's his coaching staff, Coach Budinsky. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your last name. Sorry, Coach Bud, as they call him, killing it in the weight room. He's got everybody coming out, working out hard. And Jay, when I looked at this roster, this is the first time I've held Chase's roster, and I was like, 48 people on the front page, 48 numbers, on the front. And then you got to turn it over. And how long has it been since you've had to turn the Chase roster over?
And how long did you go to a third page?
Yeah, there's a third page. Third page. And I was like, are you serious right now? I've heard the number. I've heard the number of how many athletes they had on their team. But until you see it, and then you see them stretching, like you said, and I don't like to be the back in my day kind of guy, but we had a squad. That's what made us better than a lot of teams is we had the next man up was fresh, and they could take a person like me, who's obviously always been overweight, and off the field, and put somebody fresh in there just to give me a breather.
Yep.
The past 10 years, They haven't had that.
Haven't had the depth.
And, you had guys playing. No, we had guys that played both ways, but these guys, everybody played both ways. You had 11 guys, and when the defense would come out, you'd have 11 guys, and then the offense would come out, and those same 11 guys were playing offense.
Yep.
You go up against teams like Shelby or even East Rutherford. East Rutherford usually puts out pretty good numbers. You're just tired. You do good for a couple quarters if you were lucky against these teams.
But eventually you run out of gas.
Right. You either conserved in the first 2 quarters and tried to turn it on at the end, or you were burned out by halftime.
Hey, we've got 3 other games involving county teams tonight. Our kickoff here tonight at Allen Stadium about 30 minutes from now at 7:30. Folks, come on out. It's a great night for football. The shade is now covering the Chase side of the field. I've got great hamburgers being cooked up on the grills. Just got done talking to David Libera. He is back there, master chef on that grill, cooking up those burgers deluxe. We've got a good crowd already on hand. Still saving a seat for you. Should be a great matchup here. Home opener tonight for Chase, hosting Cherville, 7:30 kickoff. We'll be back momentarily to take a look at the other 3 games involving our county teams momentarily on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. This is the Countdown to Kickoff.
Hey, Jane, are you ready to take a lunch break?
Sure, but have you noticed how expensive eating out has gotten? I need to run by the bank first.
No way. We're getting our lunch at the drop-in today. They have several options for half the price you'll pay at most places. Listen to this. We can get a small garden salad for only $3.49 or a hot hunk of pizza. That's a fourth of a whole pizza with a 32-ounce tea for only $3.49. And here's my favorite, a chicken strip with 2 hot wings, 3 potato wedges, and a roll for only...
Let me guess, $3.49.
That's correct, my friend. They have our family covered all day. The kids stop in on the way to school, and get this, 2 bacon and egg biscuits, only $3.49.
Well, what's for supper, Cindy?
That's easy. I'm picking up a single-topping drop-in pizza for only $7.99.
Hey, let's go save some money. Come on, drop in.
Market declines, unemployment, political uncertainty, oil prices. Today's headlines can be very scary. Hi. This is Andrew Tisdale, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I'm here to work with you to help you understand the impact of these short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a logical, reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let these headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. Come and stop by our office to set a face-to-face appointment for straight talk. We're at 173 Railroad Avenue in the Food Line Plaza. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
Hello, this is Dwayne Hunt with Insurance Service Associates. Are you on disability? Or maybe you're on Medicare? Or maybe both? Come see me, Dwayne Hunt at Insurance Service Associates, about a Medicare Advantage product brought to you by Humana. Please give me a call, 245-5301 at Insurance Service Associates, 127 East Trade Street, Forest City.
More music. WCAB.
AM 590 WCAB Rutherfordton with FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Our broadcast being brought to you this season by the good friends, all locations of the drop-in food stores in Rutherford County. Also brought to you in part this season by Family Car Rental on South Broadway in Forest City. Our thanks to J. Johnson Buildings, located on Highway 221 South in Forest City. Also the Lifestyle, Wellness, and Spa, Oak Street in Forest City, among our many sponsors who make these weekly broadcasts possible. Our featured game of the week, live via Verizon Wireless. It's Chase hosting Cherville. Let's take a look quickly at the other games involving our county teams tonight. Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy Griffins finally get to play, we hope, tonight. Their game last week canceled on Friday as they were scheduled to host Charlotte Commonwealth. Evidently some insurance problems and improper paperwork resulted in the state office denying Commonwealth not only travel but also playing time. I hope they got that worked out this week because Commonwealth is on a lot of team schedules. In fact, tonight they are scheduled to be hosting Gastonia Highland Tech. But TJ did not get a forfeit win, so they are sitting 0-0. Their opener tonight is hosting for the first time ever the Hickory Hawks. Hawks also, their first game of the season. We don't know a lot about this Hickory Hawks team. And it should prove for a good matchup tonight in Avondale. Of course, Griffin's head coach, Jerry Cash, now entering his 8th season at TJ. He has 337 career wins. He is now 67-23 after 7 seasons at TJ. East Rutherford Cavaliers had a tough game last week. They got in a scoring fest up at West Henderson. Fans, a total of 98 points went up on the scoreboard last week. West Henderson, 2 touchdowns over East Rutherford, winning 56-42. Tonight, the 0-1 Cavaliers travel to North Lincoln. Now, this may be the first time ever that these two teams have played varsity high school football. I go back to the mid-90s. I can find no indication that they have played since 1995. North Lincoln is 0-1. They had to go to overtime last week, eventually losing in OT to 3A Parkwood, 29-22. Should be a good matchup tonight between the Cavaliers and the Knights at North Lincoln. Hilltoppers, we mentioned they had that 20-12 win last week at home over McDowell. Tonight, they take a 1-0 record up to Morganton, where they will take on the Patton Panthers. Patton had a really tough go last week on the road up at North Buncombe. They lost by 42 points to North Buncombe, 62-20. It has been a long time since Central has defeated Patton. In fact, you have to go all the way back to 2011. And that was the year that the Hilltoppers shut out the Panthers 27-0. But the following year when they played in 2012, it was a homecoming spoiler in Rutherfordton. Patton defeated the Hilltoppers by a point, 15-14. And then a couple of years ago when they renewed this series, Patton all over the Hilltoppers, 64-29. Last year, Patton 23, Central 7. Cliff, here's another example. None of the players currently on the Hilltoppers team have ever defeated Morganton Patton.
You know, I'm a coach. I'm going to tell them that. Like, you guys have never beat them. You have never beat them. Beat the team last year, probably never beat them either. So guess what? This is your chance to do something that the seniors from last year couldn't do, and beat Patton. I honestly think they can. I think they can. I saw a much improved Central team last week.
Yes, we'd like for it, especially defense. They had some big defensive stands. And, of course, once again, our congratulations to defensive player, our player of the game, number 78, J.W. Bradley. And understand that player of the game award is being all fixed up now. And
yeah,
I think he's going to like it.
Tyler Horn from Horn's Custom Metalwork sent me a picture of it today. He has it nice clear-coated, and it looks beautiful. Man, it's got J.W. Bradley's name on it. And all it takes is I'm going to have to drive out to Tyler's house because guess what? Tyler runs his business out of his home. So he saves people money because all the expenses right there. He's going to pay a house power bill anyway. So he's got a building out back and he saves people money. And that's Horn's Custom Metalwork.
And, of course, you'll want to stay tuned tonight for the fifth quarter, our post-game broadcast. One of our Chase Trojans is going to be our second WCAB player of the game for this season. He, too, will be receiving a really cool plaque. I don't even know if plaque is the right way to describe it. It's more of an award.
It is an award. It's because when I think of plaque, I think about what I had, and there's nothing wrong with it. I love
It's a plaque you put up on the wall.
Yeah,
But this, it mounts on a little mount, and you can put it on top of a dresser, fireplace. It sits up.
Look, I tell you what, folks, if you put it on your fireplace and something happens and it gets too hot, guess what? This thing's not going to burn. It's not going to burn. It is a piece of metal, and it's just it's gnarly. It's manly.
Now, hang on a minute. Metal can burn.
It can. It's what I'm saying is it's not going to discolor.
Oh.
It's not going to discolor because that's why Tyler has the clear coat put on it. And by the way, his buddy David Waltrip's the one that clear coats it. David Waltrip restores antique cars for a living. So they know what they're doing. They're perfect to work together.
Tell you what, later in the broadcast, we'll have to see. I bet you've got some contact information because anytime people need metal work done, and talk about talent. I mean, if you go, I think he has a webpage, doesn't he, with some of his portfolio, some of his designs?
Yeah, so if you go to Facebook at Horns Custom Metalwork, and it's Facebook.com/Horns Custom Metalwork, and you reach out to Tyler, you can reach him at 828-817-4088, and he has some amazing work. It starts off, if you look at the front page, the overhead picture, it's like it's a wood shot, a picture of the woods, and it's got a bear, and it's got like a bird flying. This is stuff he makes. It looks like a saw blade. He makes this. He can make it as small as the palm of your hand, or he can make it as big as the hood of your car.
Wow.
And people have a lot of farms buy this stuff from him, and they hang it on their fence in front of their house, or in front of their property that says like extension so and so, or their brand or whatever. And it's really nice. And that's reach out to Tyler Horn at Horns Custom Metalwork.
Interesting you should mention a bear. We have had a lot of bear sightings around Rutherford County here just in the last couple of weeks. It's like they are all over the place.
A good buddy of mine, Bobby Blake, who I work with, he took a small little stay-home vacation, went to Lake Lure, and he left his kids' snacks in his car. And he has a convertible. And now he has a sunroof in his convertible where a bear decided to rip through it, go through into his vehicle, and rip the seat up. But, yeah. Poor Bobby. Yeah, he loves his car, too. He got a really good deal. It's one of those deals where he bought it from a little old lady who kept it in a garage kind of thing. And now he's got a sunroof inside of his convertible top.
He's going to have that replaced, and ouch, that hurts.
People don't leave snacks in your car if you're in bear country.
Yeah, the bears want food. I mean, there's no doubt about it. That's what they are always after. So, we have previewed all 4 of our games involving county teams tonight. Talked a little bit. By the way, we'll take a picture whenever you pick up the award for J.W. Bradley. We can put that up on our Facebook site. Maybe send over to Twitter. I'll put it up there as well. But then fans can take a look at the award and see. Everywhere last year we took it, people would stop and say, whoa, what's that?
Right.
And then we had people taking pictures of it at the games last year, too.
Yep. Like I said last week, Naomi McMullins came up and was like, how come I didn't ever get one of them? I was like, Naomi, you have like 50 of the other ones.
He wanted that unique, but yeah, we just started that late last season. But it's impressive. I mean, it looks sharp, and I can't imagine. I would think every football player would love to get their hands on one of these awards. So we'll find out during the 5th quarter, our post-game broadcast tonight, which one of our Chase Trojans will be our second WCAB player of the game. Hey, I want to mention quickly, getting a lot of great response. First time ever, we are now shooting video of the games we carry on Friday night. One of my students, good friend, Aldo Serrani. Aldo did a great job last Friday night. His first time ever shooting a high school football game. Put together a really great highlights montage. It ran about a total of 7 minutes long, and we are uploading that to the WCAB YouTube channel. We are also uploading it at the end of our Isothermo Community College News, ICN, on the Isothermo Community College YouTube channel. Now, we have a holiday Monday, but Tuesday we will be posting the highlights from tonight's game. So always invite you to check that out and look forward to being able to do that each and every game this season as we feature some video highlights of the games we feature here on the radio.
I liked it. I watched the Central game, and what I liked about it is that sometimes you overdub with music and you take away the feel, and you had the feel of football in there because you could hear the sound of the game going on.
That sound.
You know, and fans understand that things might get said. There might be game plans you might hear on those videos.
I didn't hear anything that I could interpret that.
But I love hearing the ball players and the crowd cheering the game on, hearing the ball players cheering each other on, and hearing even the calls, you know, because think about when they mic'd up quarterbacks in the NFL and you could hear Peyton Manning yelling Omaha, people went nuts and loved it. We could hear that on Nice Thermal, the news channel. So, I mean, it's great, and of course on YouTube.
Well, the one thing I did hear was one of the Central coaches screaming, quarterback, 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 quarterback.
Right.
I was like, well, that's not quite the same appeal as Omaha, Omaha.
Right,
but, right. I guess maybe we simplified a bit for the high school. Instead of Omaha, quarterback. You know,
we're just direct. They're teenagers. We got to tell them directly. We can't confuse them.
And I'm constantly reminding fans, keep in mind, at this age, we are still actively teaching this game called football. And I think a lot of times some of the fans get impatient. They're used to seeing the NFL. They're used to seeing college. We've gotten spoiled in this area with a lot of good NFL play and a lot of good college play. And keep in mind, at the high school level, there's still very much a teaching and a learning process going on. And whatever you do, fans, always stick behind your coaches because they are doing the best job they can do to try to teach these young men how to play this game. And tell you what, no matter what level you play at, there is always something new to take in. There is always a possibility of adding a new play to the playbook. It is like life in general. It is continuing ed throughout your football career. So, okay, get off the soapbox here now. High School Football Friday Night is being brought to you in part this season by our good friends at Jesse James Railroad Express, located on Railroad Avenue in Rutherford. Also by the Friendly Farmer. That's got the nickname. I like it. The Friendly Farmer. It's Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. Whiteside Road in Rutherford, directly across the road from the WCAB Radio Studios. Also, our thanks to Andrew Tisdale, financial advisor with Edward Jones. Andrew is located in the Food Lion Plaza in Rutherfordton. Our thanks to Robbins Auto Parts on Harris Henrietta Road, right around the corner from Allen Stadium in Henrietta. And our thanks to Maxwell B. Hamrick, Insurance Agency in Spindale. Back with more from Allen Stadium. 7:30 kickoff is rapidly approaching our featured game of the week. Undefeated 1-0 Chase hosting undefeated 1-0 Cherville. This is the countdown to kickoff.
If you need a car while your car is in the shop or need a van for a family trip, tell our friends at Family Car Rental what you need. They have the automobile that will fit your needs. Do business with a locally owned family-run business. Joe and Jill Rash are the owner-operators, and they treat you like family. Family Car Rental has expanded with 3 locations to serve you better. 895 South Broadway in Forest City, 500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and 956 Reepsville Road in Lincolnton. Cash customers are always welcomed.
If you're in search of the perfect wooden building, well, the search is over. J. Johnson Sales Incorporated offers all American-made, reliable, and sturdy products, and they can be installed in as little as 30 days. No credit check and financing is available. All buildings are custom-made, and J. Johnson is committed to the service even after the sale. They want you to be a lifelong customer and friend. Do business the old-fashioned way. Stop by and see them at 2690 US 221 South in Forest City. The American pride of Rutherford County is J. Johnson Sales. They've got your building. Stop in and see them today.
Stop in soon to the famous Jesse James Railroad Express. Order up a delicious burger or specialty burger, club sandwich, or one of Jesse's popular hot dogs, a fresh salad, taco salad, or treat yourself to a refreshing milkshake. All orders made fresh every day. Hours are Monday through Saturday, 7 until 4, Wednesday, 7 until 11, closed on Sunday. Jesse James Railroad Express, 531 Railroad Avenue, Rutherford, or call 828-447-4644. Mondays only. Mention this ad and get a regular hot dog with mustard, chili, and onions for only 99 cents. That's Mondays only.
WCAB, 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 WCAB.
AM 590, 100.9 FM, WCAB. Countdown to kickoff. My apologies. Got caught off guard there momentarily with our national anthem here at Allen Stadium being performed tonight by the Chase High Marching Trojans Band. So I did want to make mention of the fact that one of our weekly sponsors of the broadcast are the Rutherford County locations of the drop-in food stores. Guess what has magically arrived here in the press box at Allen Stadium? It is one of the things we always look forward to when we come to Chase High. Those famous chicken wings from the drop-in food stores. A big box has just arrived here in the press box at Allen Stadium. Cliff Palmieri smelled it coming, and I think he has already eaten about 2 dozen of the chicken wings here tonight. But always good chicken from the drop-in food stores. We always look forward to getting some here at the press box at Chase High.
Oh,
pretty good?
Yeah, I ate 3. Before you get me to my wife, I ate 3. But yeah, I smelled them and I was like, oh. I love to smell their hamburgers. As soon as those chicken wings get here, it's like, what hamburgers?
But David Libera does fix some mighty good hamburgers, too. And let's take a look. We have team captains now for both Chase and Cherville getting ready to go out to midfield. And wouldn't you know it, already I have a number 3 that is not on my roster for Chase. I would assume that is probably Caden Hampton, the quarterback, I would imagine.
Caden Hampton's number 2, and he's not out there right now.
Okay, but who would 3 be then? I do not have
I'll get you an answer.
Well, okay. I see Garrett Hampton. That is number 4 out there as a team captain. Also looks like number 55 for Chase. That would be Mackie Flynn, defensive tackle, senior. And as soon as he turns around, so I catch you.
It's Trajan.
Is that Trajan?
Yeah. I can't remember Trajan's last name.
I'm looking for
Jack
him here.
McKinney is number 3 tonight.
Jack McKinney is number 3.
Yeah, so he's a senior. He's 6'3", 170 pounds.
And I'm looking on my roster to see if he was assigned another number on here.
Trajan Moore. He is linebacker in the offensive line. He's a senior. He's 5'8", 225 pounds.
Okay, Jack McKinney, number 14 on my roster. So I just need to cross out that 1. and that will take care of that problem. Wonder if he'll wear 4 for the remainder of the season now, or if that's a temporary thing. We'll find out. He also a senior on this team. And it looks like across the field, Cliff, I'll belt out some numbers, and you can see if you can find these numbers on the Cherville roster. I have a number 6.
That's Sammy Clark, senior, 5'8", 131 pounds.
I have a number 12.
Number 12 is Kristen Hain, and he's a senior. No, excuse me, he's a junior wide receiver.
Number 33.
Number 33, Dawson Moore. He's the kicker, senior.
And number 54 for the Ironmen.
Jackson Bowers, senior. Tackle, defensive end.
Okay, so our captain's now meeting at midfield, and momentarily we'll have this evening's coin toss, and we'll find out who's going to receive the football first here tonight as we get close to our 7:30 kickoff chase, getting ready to host Cherville. Captains being introduced to each other, and our officials introduce themselves as well. And I think now the coin has come out momentarily on the coin toss.
I hear Chase is going to enter the field a little different this year than they did last year.
Well, now, remember they have the cannon here. I wonder if the cannon is still a part of the entrance.
I don't know. I can remember last year. It scared me and Jacob Conley. We didn't know about the cannon at the time. Someone kept it a secret. Don't say who, Jay. I didn't thought something blew up. I hope we hear the cannon a lot if we have it. If you hear the cannon, that means we score.
Okay, here's the coin toss. And let's see who has won. What will the decision be? Cherville wants football. So the Ironmen will be receiving the opening kickoff tonight, and Cherville will be returning from right to left across the radio dial. Chase Trojans tonight kicking off from left to right. Trojans have come out here tonight pretty much in the solid blue uniforms, has that gold and white trim, and for the Cherville Ironmen, they eat predominantly the white uniform tonight with the blue helmets and the blue trim. And the Chase High Trojans now arriving into the stadium, and they are arriving from the top of the stadium, coming down the steps and down to the sideline. So that gives the crowd an opportunity to really get pumped up as the players come walking down the steps here at Allen Stadium, and they will head all the way down and onto the field.
I'm not gonna lie, Jay. That kind of fires me up. I see a Chase flag coming down with them. I see a sledgehammer. I'll tell you what, we definitely got them beat in the fashion department because those uniforms look great. They've got that. I hate to even say Alabama. God, I hate to say it, but they got the Alabama stripe, the number on the side of the helmet. It looks really cool instead of the Chase that I'm used to.
Yep.
And I tell you, it fires me up seeing this team.
It's very modernistic. It's very much up with the current time. Very trendy, I guess we could say. Hey, we are getting close, but one more break before we put the ball on the tee. You have been listening to the Countdown to Kickoff.
People who know best know the wise shoppers go to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply for several reasons. The prices are better, the choices are greater, and you will like the service you get. Right now, you can enjoy special pricing on assorted deer products. Also purchase fish mocks, 100 count, 250 milligram, only $15.99 at Farmer's Friend. Better pricing on value-packed dog food. George has used farm equipment you should see before you buy someplace else. Refill your 20-pound propane tank for $10.99. Now that's a great value. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, located 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherford.
Your number one source for used, damaged, insurance auction, rebuildable auto parts, Robbins Auto Parts, 1875 Harris Henrietta Road, Henrietta. Robbins Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business by Marty and Terry Robbins. Professional experience in auto parts since 1960. Call on Robbins Auto Parts 657-5732 or visit them at www.robbinsautoparts.com.
With today's hurry-up and undependable world, you need an insurance agency that will give you excellent service. Maxwell B. Hamrick Agency delivers the security and service that you're looking for. You'll always be in good hands with Hamrick Insurance. They offer auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. They are an independent agency with 3 locations to conveniently serve you: Main Street in Boiling Springs, Lafayette Street in Shelby, and Huntley Street in Spindale. Call Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance today at 286-2384.
At McCurry Deck Motors, you can browse a selection of vehicles that includes all of the top models in Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC lineups. The McCurry Deck Motors lineup of vehicles checks all the boxes, ensuring that they will have the perfect vehicle for any car shopper that visits their lot. Come visit and see what's in store for you and your family with the McCurry Deck quality reputation of fair deals and customer service. Try the Chevy. Find new roads with Chevy. At McCurry Deck Motors, we're the home of Chevy, Buick, and GMC. 1740 U.S. Highway 74A, Forest City.
WCAB, the most music's on us.
The ball is on the tee. Momentarily, we will have opening kickoff here tonight live via Verizon Wireless on WCAB. It is Chase Senior, number 85, Sam Perry, the 6'5", 195-pounder who was perfect, 4 for 4 with his extra point kicks last week. He will kick off tonight for the Trojans, and we are underway. This one caught back at the 16, and now a little bit of razzle-dazzle, handoff there, trying to work it up this near sideline, and bringing it out to about the 29-yard line on the return by the Iron Men. And Cherville's offense will start their first drive of the night, 1st and 10 from their own 29.
So I was reading the scouting report on Cherville, and number 10 is their stud running back. I got my hands on the scout report from Noah, and it looks like number 10, you're going to see a lot of action from him.
That would be Jaden Blanton, and the name I believe we have called in the past for the Ironman. It'll be a shotgun snap here. Up, whistles blow prior to the snap. And let's see what the penalty is.
Give me encroachment against
Chase.
The man closest to the ball jumped offside.
So Cherville picks up 5 yards without even a snap. It'll be 1st and 5 at their 34-yard line. And now more whistles blow. And it seems like we may have some confusion on the field. Looks like one of the Trojans being sent to the sideline and substitution coming in. Looks like McKinney coming in. So now 1st and 5 for Cherville as we're ready to resume action here. Here's the snap. Here's a quick handoff. Here's Blanton. Jaden Blanton turning out to the far side. Turns to the right corner and picks up about 4 yards. Looks like up to the 38. And that is going to leave Cherville looking at a very doable 2nd and 1.
Yeah, Jaden did a good job. He kept his feet moving. He's definitely going to be one that's hard to bring down. You're going to have to wrap him up. You make that tackle.
2nd and short now for Cherville. The quarterback, that is Dylan Harden. He steps away. Looks like a change in the play from the sideline. Still has time. Here's the snap. He's going to hand off. Here again is Jaden Blayton finding lots of running room over the right side. And he gets more than enough for the first down. In fact, Blanton takes it all the way up to the 47.
Yeah, like I said, Cherville lives in the Jaden Blanton world. They're going to ride him all the way down the field if they can, and you're going to have to make a stop. You're going to have to take him away.
First and 10, Cherville. From their 47, the Ironmen moving right to left. Two backs each side of the quarterback. Handoff again. Blanton takes it to the left. Just across midfield. He's tackled at the Chase 49.
Like I said, he was met at the line of scrimmage by number 9 for the Trojans, and number 9 just didn't wrap up, and he slid right through his arms.
Now, Jaden Blanton listed at 5'11", 195. He is a senior running back. Going to split the wideouts this time, both sides of the field. Two backs with the quarterback. Split each side. Fakes the handoff. Pass attempt. It's caught by Blanton over on the far side of the field. And Jaden Blanton takes it up to the 35.
We do have a flag on the play. I just don't know who it's against. It's holding. Holding, it looks like, against Cherville.
That's holding against Cherville.
Oh, man.
So, man, that takes away that.
Road just needed that.
Yes.
And, I mean, it was beautiful. I was just about to say I would keep handing it to Jaden so you eventually set up that play action. And that's exactly what it did. And then they threw it to Jaden.
But the holding call will bring the ball back to the Cherville 35. They will get the down over, but now we're looking at first and Sandy Mush here. Let's see. That ball back on the 35. And got to do some math here. Let's see. That'd be 12, 10. That's about 22 yards to go for the first down.
Yeah, you might well look for a little screen here or something. Maybe even the same play they just ran, try to get a big chunk of this back. You don't have to get it all back this play.
Both wideouts to the far side this time. And looks like Cherville may take timeout. And we have timeout with 9:13 to go in the opening quarter of play. We are scoreless here at Allen Stadium between Chase and Cherville. This is high school football Friday night.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers of Sisk Family Ford. They have the proven record of the best deal. It's your place to shop for your truck. Get a good look at the selection of SUVs, Escapes, Edge, and Explorers. Sisk Family Ford can put you in the family car or truck of your choice any day you want to make a change. Try one on for a ride. Make your next deal a Sisk Family Ford deal. Shop local and get your best agreement for the next automobile. Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Just about ready to resume play following the timeout. Second and 22 for Cherville from their 35. Here's the snap. Harden hands off to Blanton. Blanton this time not a lot of room as he comes up the middle, cuts back to the left, and he only gets a couple of yards up to maybe the 38, a gain of 3.
The first defender to get to him, I didn't catch a number. I think it was number 44 for the Trojans. Number 44. Don't have him on my roster here. Got through, got his legs wrapped up, and brought him down for a very small gain.
So now we are looking at 3rd and 19. Trojans need a big defensive stop here. Try to let their offense touch the ball for the first time here tonight. Shotgun snap to the quarterback, Harden. Pass caught, but quickly dropped. Big number 44, Cherville hauling it in. That is taking strut. But that freshman quickly dropped there at the 44. That is going to leave Cherville looking at 4th and 13.
Yeah, that ball was close to the ground, but he did a good job of scooping it up. Got him at pretty much immediately after catching it.
Cherville now showing us a punt formation. Yeah, I would think so on 4th and 13. Catch and see who this is back for Chase, possibly to return here. And now coming up the near sideline, cut back in for the middle field at the 40, at the 35, at the 20. Could he go all the way for the score? And I think there is a flag down.
That's a terrible call. Trajan Moore was the blocker there, and he blocked for the run. Oh, man, that's a terrible call. So it's number 9 for the Chase Trojans, that's Stoney Hicks. Stoney Hicks, who was heads up on that play because the returner had moved away from the ball, and the blocker actually touched the ball by accident, bounced off his helmet. We do have a terrible player down on the field.
There is a penalty flag back upfield at about the 45. It looked like Hicks picked that up around the 30, 32-yard line. He returned at the distance, but this one is going to be coming back. And as Cliff mentioned, one of the Cherville Ironmen, and that is their quarterback, Dylan Harden, who is slow and now getting some help as he hobbles over to the far side of the field.
Jay, I'm glad he's up, and I'm glad he's walking around, but if this call is what I think it is, it's a terrible call because Trajan was the blocker, and he hit him square in the chest, and because it was such a violent hit, the referee felt the need to throw the flag, and it was just a terrible call. Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Yep, it's a personal foul against Chase. Unsportsmanlike against Cherville. Huh. Okay, so the net result here
should be Chase's ball. I guess at the spot, right? Because it would offset each other.
Well, let's say they're going to mark off penalty yardage against Chase. And now I think he'll turn around and mark off the unsportsmanlike against Cherville. That's the indication. I think it's going to come right back up here and end up at the Cherville 45-yard line. Yep, that's where they're going to put it down at.
Well, this is where we get to see Chase's offense in action. See how Caden Hampton does, number 2, the quarterback.
So Hicks 6 points for naught. Going to be 1st and 10 Chase at the 45, and somebody jumped the gun. There's movement before the snap.
It looked like Cherville's defensive end came across the line a little too quick.
In that case, it'll move it, and it will. 5 yards up the field. We'll take that. Same thing happened on Cherville's opening offensive drive when Chase jumped off sides and picked up an easy 5. Well, now we get an easy 5. 1st and 5 Chase at the Cherville 40. Caden Hampton, the quarterback, here's his quick pitch. Could be a halfback pass on the field. Wide open. Oh, he couldn't haul it in. Oh, what a beautiful play in the making there.
That was to Garrett Hampton. That was a beautiful play. Garrett just couldn't get out there quick enough. Take a shot early, right? It's 2nd and 5 already, so might as well take a shot at it.
2nd and 5. Incomplete pass. Ball comes back to the 40. Hampton this time, handing off, finding a little bit of room, couple of yards picked up over there on the left side. That is Cameron Wilkins.
It's 3rd and manageable, so, I mean, just keep on playing smart, punch that thing forward for a first down.
3rd and 3 for Chase. Ball at the Cherville 38. Hampton this time got a handout. Plenty of running room this time for Wilkins. And he takes it up to the 32-33 for the first down.
But he's coming out. He's being carried by his offensive line.
So to be 1st and 10 Chase, the ball spotted at the Cherville 32. 6.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. We are scoreless. Caden Hampton this time, and whoops. Penalty flags come flying.
He was out of bounds, but man, it was a beautiful pass. He just threw it a little bit to the right side. We do have a flag on the field.
And that flag came out almost as soon as the ball was snapped.
Jack McKinney, who is not a small individual. Jack is 6'3", 170 pounds.
And the penalty being marked off against Chase here. Holding call against Chase. That will take the ball back out to the 42-yard line. 1st and a long way to go now. And that is Hampton over there. And looks like takes it up to about the 35-yard line. There's everybody signaling that there was a fumble, but it looked like it got rolled down before the ball ever come out. So Garrett actually ran into his own, the other wide receiver. I believe if he would have got outside of him, he would probably been scoring right now. He picked up about 7 yards. And that now leaves Chase looking at 2nd and 12 at the Cherville 35. This time around, Caden's going to keep it himself. He fights somebody for him over the right side. Caden takes it all the way up to the Cherville 18.
Jay, I was fixing to say it on the last play. You got to watch Caden Hampton because that's what makes him so versatile at quarterback is because he can throw and he can run, and he's not one to shy away from a hit either. You saw that. He lowered his shoulder and got that first down.
1st and 10 Chase, their quarterback, picks up the first down. Now whistles blown. Oh, there's some shoving there.
There's 2 flags on the play. I think the second one's going to be after action.
Yeah, clearly some shoving going on after the whistle blew.
That may put us really close if it's what I think it is.
If it's unsportsmanlike against Cherville, it's going to have us knocking on the door. Officials talking it over here. Seems like things getting a little chippy early on here tonight.
Chris Moore, number 78, the tackle over here, did a good job of putting his hand.
Oh, that guy. We had unsportsmanlike called against both teams, Neville offset, but offside's also the initial call against Cherville. So that will move the ball up to the 13-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 5 at the Cherville 13. Here's the snap, shotgun snap, handoff here. Wide open into the end zone, untouched. Touchdown, Trojans. It is Keyshawn Woods from 13 yards out. Keyshawn Woods with the first 6 points of the night, and they belong to the Chase Trojans. Nothing fancy, just a wide open alley, straight up the gap, right up the middle. And Woods scampering in untouched. 13-yard touchdown run. Sam Perry now ready to attempt the point after kick. As I mentioned, Sam 4 for 4 with point after kicks last week up at Bessemer City. Snap and the spot. And
there's a flag on the play.
Hold the phone. It is a penalty flag. Yeah. Let's see. Still waiting for the call here. Gonna wave. Waving it off. So the point after kick was no good. 5:29 to go. We'll try to figure out what that was all about. 5:29 to go in the opening quarter then. It's Chase 6, Cherville nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
Summer means fun, and summer means savings at Carolina West Wireless. Right now, get $300 off the Samsung S10e. Even better, we have a great selection of smartphones for free. Already have your own device? Bring it in and save $150 when switching to us. Chat, text, and stream on our nationwide 4G LTE network and experience real saving this summer at Carolina West Wireless. Go, stay connected. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
So Keyshawn Woods picks up the first 6 points of the night on his 13-yard touchdown run for the Chase Trojans, but the point after kick no good by Sam Perry. It's going to make it Chase 6, Cherville nothing. Now the Trojans getting ready to kick off following Woods' 13-yard touchdown run. And here's the deep driving kick. This one going to be taken from about the 12-yard line. And now trying to get back up the field. What a nice tackle there. Up to the 28. Looked like it was number 12 for Cherville on the return. That would be Christian Hahn.
We've got another flag, and it looks like it's going to be unsportsmanlike against Cherville. Cherville had a ball player swinging at his blocker.
We've had a lot of unsportsmanlike calls, and we are still in the first quarter. Unsportsmanlike against Cherville.
I tell you, fans, I want you to understand, I am not saying this because I'm chasing along. I'm not saying this because my son's on the team. But that was a punch thrown, and that young man should be out of this game. But I got to say, good job by Noah Palmieri, who laid the first hand on the kickoff returner and slowed him up so the other Chase Trojan could make the tackle.
Just like his old man used to do.
I wasn't fast enough to be on kickoff team. Coach King used to say he was going to get me on there one day, and I'd still be trying to run down the field today.
With the penalty, this drive back to the 15-yard line. Quick handoff here, and no, Jaden Blanton this time, absolutely nothing. In fact, he was dropped for about a yard loss.
I will say for all those Cherville fans that are out there listening, the quarterback, Dylan Harton, is back in the game, so the injury that he received earlier, he seems to work that off and get back out there.
So now, second down and a long way to go. I say that, but they reset the down markers after the penalty. So second down about 12 here for Cherville. Shotgun snap. Here's quarterback Dylan Harton. Now he's going to tuck it away. Runs to his left, the near side of the field. Flags come out as he comes out of bounds about the 23-24-yard line.
I'm wondering, I hate to jump the gun, but me, I'm wondering if that's going to be like a holding on a wide receiver because no one touched the quarterback, so it could be roughing the passer or played out.
He was already way.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Block in the back against Cherville. Wow, we've had more penalty flags now in the first quarter than we had the whole game last week. Patton leading RS Central in the first quarter, 7-0. Our thanks for passing that score along for Morganton tonight. Hilltoppers trying to improve to 2-0 tonight, but find themselves 7 points down early on. A long time here getting the play in now from the sideline for Cherville. We're down to 4.5 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Second down and about 11. High snap. Quarterback Harden breaks it down. Whoa, he's going to be dropped back in the backfield for a big sack, big loss. Back at the 10-yard line.
That stud linebacker, Trajan Moore for the Trojans, he was the first one there, but, man, I tell you what, it looked really nice seeing all those dark navy blue jerseys crowding that quarterback as he was going to the ground.
So Trajan Moore making his number known early here tonight.
Trajan Moore, who all summer long was going around competing with the Chase Barbell Club in weightlifting tournaments and doing an amazing job at it.
He's really stocky. Built. Third down now. Here's Harden. Quick little pass over to the far side is incomplete.
He was under so much pressure. That was supposed to be a little screen to number 10.
I don't think Blanton even looked for it, did he?
No, he didn't have time because that defense was in his face before he ever got a chance to look over there.
Guess what? Cherville now looking at fourth down, and they are way back now at their 10-yard line. Chase should have great field position here.
Play it smart. Don't jump offside. Don't hit the punter, and don't bobble the ball.
It's a punt. Thinking about He'll pick it up, has to pick it up off the ground, going to be quickly tackled at the 39. That is Miller on the return, Kylan Miller.
Kylan, like I said, don't bobble the ball.
Yeah.
And he come out there and bobbled the ball and did that look up. God, I don't know how ball players do it. Just get the ball. He looked up to see where the defender was. Oh, man, that's dangerous.
That'll get you. But Jake's lucky here. They will have the ball 1st and 10 at the Cherville 39. Trojans leading 6-0. 3:20 to go here in the opening quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback keeper Hampton straight ahead. Look at him go across the 30, across the 25, up to the 23. Caden Hampton. Chase quarterback. Second time tonight that he's picked up a first down for the Trojans. Now for the second time tonight, Trojans knocking on the door, getting close to the red zone. It is 1st and 10, Chase at the Cherville 23. Trips to the far side of the field, one wide out near side. Here's a handoff, and Hampton, it is Cameron Wilkins. Cameron has a little trouble there, but takes it up to about the 21 for a couple of yards.
Cameron keeping his eyes open as he's getting hit. Notice that if he just made a little bit of a spin just to get 2 yards out of what should have been nothing.
2nd and 8 for the Trojans. Running a no-huddle offense here. Once again, trips to the far side. Lone back standing to the left of the quarterback, Hampton. Here's a quick little screen pass over to the side. Look at the catch, and look at the run, and look at him go. It's a touchdown, Trojan.
That's Gary Hampton. And I'll tell you what, that was beautiful. Hampton to Hampton, the Hampton connection. Beautiful play, Jay.
They did that last week up at Bessemer City as well. And this time around is a 22-yard touchdown pass play. And now let's see if Sam Berry can put this through the uprights for the extra point. Here's the snap. Here's the place. Here's Berry's kick. Looks good, and it is. So with 2:17 to go in the opening quarter of play, Chase jumps out to a 13-0 lead over Cherville. This is high school football Friday night.
If you need a car while your car is in the shop or need a van for a family trip, tell our friends at Family Car Rental what you need. They have the automobile that will fit your needs. Do business with a locally owned family-run business. Joe and Jill Rash are the owner-operators, and they treat you like family. Family Car Rental has expanded with 3 locations to serve you better. 895 South Broadway in Forest City, 500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and 956 Reepsville Road in Lincoln. Cash customers are always welcomed.
High school football Friday night here on the Foothills Most Sports, 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton. Just a couple of minutes now before 8 o'clock. Chase out to a 13-0 lead here in their home opener tonight, hosting Cherville. Now Sam Perry puts the ball on the team, ready for the kick, following that 22-yard touchdown pass play from Caden Hampton to Garrett Hampton. It's the kick. Is there going to be a return? Nope. Looks like it goes out of bounds on the far side of the field at about the 20-yard line.
I know what Chase is doing here. They're definitely not trying to let number 10 get his hands on that return. And that's why they're kicking it from side to side. The last kickoff, they kicked it over here to this side of the field. And then this time they kicked it to the other side. So they're doing it smart. Don't want it to go out of bounds, but still.
No, because now, since it did go out of bounds, they'll bring the ball up to the 35-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Cherville, and they'll start this drive from their 35. They trail 13-0. And the Ironmen break huddle. They step out onto the gridiron. Still going to be a shotgun snap for their quarterback, Dylan Hart. A couple of backs standing over to his left. And the handoff. Jaden Blatnick quickly wrapped up, dropped into the backfield for a couple of yards loss on the play. Loss of 3, second and 13 for Cherville. Chase defense looking good now.
Jay, I got a score update thanks to the Daily Courier. East Rutherford 0, North Lincoln 14. I'm not sure what the quarter is.
Probably early on.
And also RS Central 6, Patton 13.
Wow. Second and 13 here for Cherville. Whistles blow prior to the snap. Looks like a delay of game called against Cherville. Play clock must have run out on them.
While they're marking that off, also have Shelby 14, Asheville Reynolds 3.
So the ball now back at the 27-yard line. That will make this 2nd and 18 for Cherville. High snap with the quarterback Hardin. Whoa, what a hit! He was dropped and sacked to the backfield. And that is number 8 for the Chase Trojans. That is Kylan Miller in there.
Kylan Miller coming out of nowhere. That quarterback did not know Kylan was coming. And I'll tell you what, he's going to start looking that way if Kylan hits you like that.
So now back to the 20-yard line. Cherville not able to get any positive yardage at all coming up the field. We are just under a minute. Clock running here toward the end of the first quarter. Chase out in front 13-0, and now this is a huge, this is 3rd and 25 for Cherville. And it looks like they may take time out. Cherville takes their 2nd time out of the evening, and it comes with 40 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Chase 13, Cherville nothing. You're listening to High School Football Friday night.
If you're in search of the perfect wooden building, well, the search is over. J. Johnson Sales Incorporated offers all American-made, reliable, and sturdy products, and they can be installed in as little as 30 days. No credit check and financing is available. All buildings are custom-made, and J. Johnson is committed to the service even after the sale. They want you to be a lifelong customer and friend. Do business the old-fashioned way. Stop by and see them at 2690 U.S. 221 South in Forest City. The American pride of Rutherford County is J. Johnson Sales. They've got your building. Stop in and see them today.
High School Football Friday night here on WCAB. Big 3rd down now. 3rd and 25 for Cherville. They're backed up to their 20-yard line. Let's see what they will pull out of the playbook. Got a pair of wideouts coming to the near side. Shotgun snap to the quarterback, Dylan Hart. Hart takes off with it himself. Looking for some running room. He is going to be chased out of bounds. And it is number 4, Garrett Hampton, who chases him out of bounds after a gain of about 5.
Garrett Hampton, who's playing heads-up football, he was running with the wide receiver and saw the quarterback commit across the line and did a great job of coming back upfield. He was down here around the 50 when he saw the quarterback commit.
It's going to leave him 4th and 20, and it will be Garrett Hampton who will be back for Chase to possibly return this punt. It comes just across midfield, right into the arms of Hampton, who picks it up, but several defenders right there. Hampton breaks loose. Now comes back the opposite direction toward the near side. Oh, caught from behind. Run down to the turf at the Chase 44.
Oh, yeah, Coach Radford's wanting that horse collar call. That's a close one. I mean, it was on the side. He did grab him around the horse collar. I could see where it'd be a no call. As a parent, as a coach, as a Chase alum, I want that call. But
not going to get it.
I'm not going to get it. It was close.
This will probably maybe the last play of the first quarter. We have 16 seconds left up on the clock. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Trojans. The ball spotted at their 44.
Jay, I just got an update. It's 13-13 RS after a 32-yard touchdown pass. Not sure who to who, but it's 13-13.
Hilltoppers come right back then. Now, penalty charge against Chase.
I'm sorry, I missed
that one, too. Pushes them back to the 34. Well, let's get the yardage back of the very first run here. How about that? That's Cameron Wilkins, who takes it up to the 46 and gets all that lost yardage right back and makes it a first down for Chase. Let's see if the Trojans can get off one more play as time is ticking. They do. Here's a handoff across midfield and dropped out of bounds over here on the near sideline. It looked like Woods on the carry, and that is going to bring us to the end of quarter number 1. We played one quarter of football here tonight at Allen Stadium. After 1, it's Chase 13, Cherville nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
Stop in soon to the famous Jesse James of Railroad Express. Order up a delicious burger or specialty burger, club sandwich, or one of Jesse's popular hot dogs, a fresh salad, taco salad, or treat yourself to a refreshing milkshake. All orders made fresh every day. Hours are Monday through Saturday, 7 until 4, Wednesday, 7 until 11, closed on Sunday. Jesse James Railroad Express, 531 Railroad Avenue, Rutherford, or call 828-447-4644. Mondays only. Mention this ad and get a regular hot dog with mustard, chili, and onions for only 99 cents. That's Mondays only. People who know best know the why shoppers go to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply for several reasons. The prices are better, the choices are greater, and you will like the service you get. Right now, you can enjoy special pricing on assorted deer products. Also purchase fish mocks, 100 count, 250 milligram, only $15.99 at Farmer's Friend. Better pricing on value-packed dog food. George has used farm equipment you should see before you buy someplace else. Refill your 20-pound propane tank for $10.99. Now, that's a great value. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, located 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherford.
Second down and 4 for the Chase Trojans as we get underway here with second quarter action from Allen Stadium. Quarterback Hampton has plenty of time. Go launch a pass up the middle field and fumbled it. Incomplete, the ruling.
How do you not, he had it. How do you not call that flag when the defender grabbed him by his shoulder pads and moved him out of the way, like jerked him back? You've got to throw that flag.
Yeah, I think there was definitely some interference involved there.
You had McKinney wide open and in front of the ball. And then all of a sudden, he gets jerked backwards, and you don't throw that flag. It's all right, Chase. We're in control of our own destiny.
On third and 4, here we go, over on the right side on the carry, picking up the first down plus it's Caden Hampton. Hampton picks up another Trojans first down. Quarterback takes it all the way up to the Cherville 36.
Chase doing a really good job of spreading the ball around. Now, you don't have one person just doing all the work. They're definitely sharing the wealth right now.
Like the speed, the tempo at which this offense operates as well. No slowdown here. Snap, Hampton, whoop, whistles blow. Another flag.
I think it's going to be timeout Chase.
Chase will take timeout this time around. So 11:24 to go here in the second quarter of play. It's still Chase 13, Cherville nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
Your number one source for used, damaged, insurance auction, rebuildable auto parts, Robbins Auto Parts, 1875 Harris Henrietta Road, Henrietta. Robbins Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business by Marty and Terry Robbins. Professional experience in auto parts since 1960. Call on Robbins Auto Parts 657-5732 or visit them at www.robbinsautoparts.com.
Couple of quick score updates. We heard that TJ had jumped out 7-0 over the Hickory Hawks. Heard that Shelby was up in their game with T.C. Robertson.
I can't remember the score now.
3-0 nothing. Something. I'll get it. We'll get it all up to date.
14-3.
Here we go. And quick little pass play here, caught at the 30-yard line, but then quickly dropped. That is number 24 on the receiving end.
Sophomore Cody Ledbetter.
Ledbetter, only a 5'5" sophomore, checks in at 130 pounds. But he is dropped right there at about the 28-yard line. So now we're looking at second and short. And here's quick handoff, and we have penalty flag again on the field. Looks like with the run, it would be close to the first down. Let's see.
I don't want to say this is in the realm of holding because it's right there at the line of scrimmage.
Cherville indicating that may be the case, but we've got to see it from the headband. Holding. Chase. Yep. Yeah, that hurts.
It's now TJ 13, Hickory 0.
So the Griffins out in front of the Hickory Hawks, 13-0. And now we're going to get this down over, but this is going to be now 2nd and 12 from the Cherville 38. Snap, here's the Chase quarterback, Hampton. Look at the running run for Hampton, 30, 25, on the near side, like 20, 15. He is slowing out of bounds, but Caden Hampton, once again, a great run. Takes it up to the Cherville 14-yard line.
Right now, Chase, it's great. Daily Collier has given me a piece of paper that says 6 penalties for 67 yards for Chase right now. But you can't tell it because they're moving up and down the field.
Seems like they get the penalty yardage checked off against them, but they get it right back. And now this time around, Lincoln Phillips all the way into the end zone. I don't think a single hand was laid on him.
Now there's a flag.
A late flag.
They're going to call holding against Chase.
Oh, my. Well, it was a beautiful run that is going to be for naught.
I tell you it.
And I'm still, let's see, I believe, is that number 30? It's number 30. They had that for the Trojans. That'd be Anthony Smith. But now, following the holding call, the ball is going to come back. They have put this ball down at about the 19, 18-yard line. Here's the snap to Hampton. Hampton going to fire a pass. Attempted. It's going to the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
Hampton to Hampton again. That's Garrett Hampton. Caden Hampton.
Caden connects with Garrett. Second time tonight. This time around, I forgot where the ball was at now.
I think they said 19 yards.
19-yard touchdown pass from Hampton to Hampton. Second time that we have seen that here tonight already. And Sam Perry on to attempt the point after kick. Put the Trojans up 20-0. Snap, high snap, breaks down, puts it down, and here's Perry's kick, and it's through the uprights. It is good. It is all Trojans so far here tonight at Allen Stadium, and with 10:07 to go. Second quarter of play. It's now Chase 20, Cherville nothing. You're listening to High School Football Friday night.
Your number one source for used, damaged, insurance auction,
that Shelby
rebuildable
score
auto
was
parts.
14-3.
Robbins Auto
It could
Parts.
have changed by now.
1875
Yeah,
Harris
14-3.
Henrietta Road, Henrietta. Robbins Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business by Marty and Terry Robbins. Professional experience in auto parts since 1960. Call on Robbins Auto Parts 657-5732 or visit them at www.robbinsautoparts.com.
High school football Friday night. Shelby leading Asheville AC Reynolds 14-3. Our score update from Blue Gillen. Last we heard, I think Central and Patton tied up.
Last update I've got was Central and Patton tied.
Here at Allen Stadium, it is all Chase so far tonight. Hampton to Hampton. That's the headline. Hampton finds Hampton. Hampton to Hampton. The tale of two Hamptons. Caden, the quarterback. Garrett, the receiver. 22-yard touchdown pass play and a 19-yarder. Now the kick following that touchdown. And finding running room up the middle field. And on the return, Cherville is going to bring it up to their own 47-yard line. Looks like it's number 12 on the return for Cherville. That would be Christian Hahn.
I'm not sure, but this may be the best starting field position that
Cherville's
had.
Yep, I think you are correct. So let's see if Dylan Harden and his offensive unit can get anything going here for Cherville. Quick handoff here. Okay, Blanton. Blanton with running room. Out to the far side of the field. Still on his feet. Finally caught. But look at him go all the way up to the Chase 37.
And this is where, when you're up 20-0, a lot of times the team will kind of get relaxed. You don't want to get relaxed. You want to keep that goose egg on the scoreboard. I'll tell you what, Bob Ledford would be going nuts right now. He didn't want him to get an inch.
Keep in mind that Chase jumped out to a 21 lead last week at Bessemer City. Here's a handoff this time around from Dylan Harden, the Cherville quarterback. And
looks like he got stonewalled at the line of scrimmage.
That once again is Blanton on the carry. Well, it's going to be easy to at least know who is the likely rusher. It's been 10, pretty much all night.
Pretty much it's been 10 even when the throwing game. They're throwing to him.
Sure, they've got to have another back other than Blanton. I'd like to mix it up a bit. Harden now belting out the count, and once again a handoff to Jaden Blanton. Blanton trying to find running room over the left side. It's not there.
That Trojan defensive line is doing a great job. It's not that he doesn't have room. It's just they're closing that door really quick, and they're taking away his running lanes. They're bunching the offensive line up in a big hole, in a big pile, and he's not getting a chance to get through there.
3rd and 10 for Cherville. The ball at the Chase 37. Yeah, I think the Chase defense, the offense has been great tonight, but the defense even seems to be a bit ahead of the offense. Let's see what the Ironmen do on 3rd and 10. Heavy pressure, and he escapes the tackle, almost went down. And now Harden takes off with it over on the far side of the field. Chase out of bounds. And I believe Chase out of bounds over there by Woods.
Great job by the quarterback to get away because he was sacked for
I thought he was down.
10, 15 yards. In the NFL, they'd probably call that in the grass. But he did a good job of getting away, and everyone had committed past him at that point. And right before he crossed the line, he threw the ball. The receiver was there, but so was the defender to knock it away. Big decision here. It looks like they're going to go for it.
Oh, my. 4th and 10.
I'm going to try to draw you off sides, get an extra 5, and then try to make this a little bit better.
Let's see if that is indeed the intent here. It is a shotgun snap. Here's Harden under some pressure, but gets off the pass. Whoa, he is stopped short.
I didn't get number 21 for Chase. Darren Johnson, sophomore, doing a great job of stopping him a yard short. It's a beautiful pass, beautiful call. But guess what?
He stopped him a yard short of the first down marker.
We'll let you have 9 yards all day long on 3rd down as long as it's 10 yards to the first down.
And that's what Chase now picks up, his 1st and 10, starting another offensive drive this time from their 28-yard line. And enjoying a 20-0 lead here tonight. Now it's time for Caden Hampton and his offensive crew to come back on.
I believe that they just had a little bit of confusion between the quarterback and running back on that play. running back did a good job of getting down on the ball for no gain. But I don't think the running back thought the quarterback was going to keep it. Quarterback thought the running back was going to keep it.
Yeah, there's a mix-up between Hampton and Woods. So nothing doing there. 2nd and 10. Ball still at 28. Whistles blow at the snap.
Sideline infraction. They just told the Chase to back up. So, hey, Cherville, this is what our play is.
Sideline warning against Chase. Most ridiculous call in the game. Here's a pass. Look, Garrett Hampton has it. Over here on the near side of the field. 45, 50, 45, 40, 35. Nobody is going to catch Garrett Hampton. Ooh, they count that as 72 yards up the field. And for the 3rd time tonight, it's a Hampton-to-Hampton connection.
I'm enjoying this. You know, I'm enjoying it. Not only are we winning, but all I have to do is copy and paste on the Facebook page. Beautiful play, beautiful call, great blocking by the other wide receiver, all the way downfield, but Hampton showing he had the moves.
Quarterback Caden Hampton connects with Garrett Hampton. 3rd time tonight, this time 72 yards up the field for the touchdown. Here's Sam Perry with the point after kick. Looks good, and it is. So with 7 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, wow, this is all Chase here tonight. It is Chase 27, Cherville nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
With today's hurry-up and undependable world, you need an insurance agency that will give you excellent service. Maxwell B. Hamrick Agency delivers the security and service that you're looking for. You'll always be in good hands with Hamrick Insurance. They offer auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. They are an independent agency with 3 locations to conveniently serve you: Main Street in Boiling Springs, Lafayette Street in Shelby, and Huntley Street in Spindale. Call Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance today at 286-2384.
3rd time tonight, the quarterback Caden Hampton finds Garrett Hampton on touchdown pass play. Beautiful. Chase 27, Cherville nothing. High school football Friday night. Let's see, I was going to look here for, I'll catch up with that momentarily. Chase ready to kick off. Cherville not on the field. Okay, here we go now with the kick. This one going to be taken from the 15-yard line. And Cherville trying to come up the field. Nice return, actually, up close to the 30. So about a 15-yard return on that kick. And Cherville looking to put some points on the board before halftime. Because the Iron Men now being shut out 27-0.
Great job by the special teams getting downfield and closing that space. Everybody held their gap or held their lane all the way down the field, and then it closed in on them. Did a great job.
Remember we saw Cherville last year at TJ. I think last year's Cherville team maybe looked a little bit better than what they've looked like so far this year.
I think they're relying on number 10 too much. Not to say he's not a great athlete, but
yeah, he's getting it every time, and here we go again. On 1st and 10, but this time he does pick up nearly 5 yards up to the 35.
He is definitely a tough young man, but if you're going to ride him like that throughout the season, he's not going to, I'm sorry.
You got to have some diversity. You got to mix it up a little bit.
NFL players get a break, and he gets the ball every play, whether it's a pass or a handoff.
Yeah, it's very predictable. So from the stand of defense, all you have to do is keep watching for his number. And then the key is just you've got to stop number 10, stop number 10, stop number 10. Very, very predictable. High snap, brings down, hands off to Jane Blanton, but this time Blanton does find some running room out to the left side, the far side, and picks up about 9 yards. It'll be a Cherville first down as he advances it up to the 44. 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Not sure if we'll have any halftime entertainment tonight or not. The Chase High Marching Trojans band is here. They did play some numbers during the pregame tonight. I'm not sure if they're ready for a halftime performance or not. First full week of school here in Rutherford County. Here's the shotgun snap, and the ball is loose.
That may be Chase's ball.
There's a huge chase indicating that they have it. We're awaiting indication from one of the officials, and we're not getting it.
The ball was on the ground. Chase comes up with it. The official, it's an easy call.
Well, right now it's not an easy call in our favor because,
yeah, the terrible offense is staying on the field. Trajan Moore, it looked like he came up with it.
And the officials now conferencing.
The ball was definitely fumbled in the handoff. There was not.
They're trying to say that somehow Cherville recovered.
Second down.
Okay, so
Jay, while they're figuring this out, I did get an update that on 3rd and 23, RS with a 39-yard touchdown pass to take the lead, 20-13, and we also have a score from North Lincoln, 28, East Rutherford 7.
Uh-oh, that's a shock. So Cherville does hold on to the ball, but now whistles blow prior to the snap. And the official from the far side of the field coming across because he wants to talk to the referee.
Yeah, the play counts. The official up here in the stand said they're not sure why it's first down because the play stood. I guess they're saying they blew the whistle before the play started.
Replay the down? Is that what basically is happening? It is first down on the marker. Ball comes back to the 44-yard line. His pass incomplete. Not close. Really confused with a couple of these calls tonight. You are too, aren't you?
Yes. Like, I don't know.
I'm not being up 27-0. I'm not going to harp on officiating, but man, I've seen some things that made me scratch what little hair I have left, right? So now it looks like it'll be 2nd and 10 for Cherville. The ball's still at their 44. Chase still leading 27-zip. Shotgun snap, here's a hand up. Guess who? Blanton. But now Chase doing a great job of getting in there on him.
Trajan Moore showing his veteran leadership and his strong muscles as he shoots through the gap for a no-gain tackle.
I think he is going to have a pretty good season here at Chase. Every indication of it. He is one of the team captains this year. Now he's listed on the roster as 5'8", 225. A bit more stocky than that to me. He really worked hard on the weights during the off-season.
Oh, yeah, all summer long.
Here's the snap on 3rd and 10. Whistles blow. Can't get a play off. It's going to take 5 hours just with all these penalties. Wow. We didn't have nearly this many in the whole first week.
Jay, right about the time I update the East Rutherford score, I get another update that says in the second quarter, it is now 36 North Lincoln, East Rutherford 7.
Whoa. Didn't see that coming. I'm shocked. Okay, now we're going to resume action here. Ball still at the 44-yard line. I guess it's going to be 3rd and 10. Our officials learning the game as well tonight. Here's Harton looking to air it out. Overthrown, incomplete over here on the near sideline up at about the Chase 40.
Pass was attempted to Sammy Clark, but he was triple covered. Chase did a good job. The safety even saw the ball in the air and came over. So if he would have got his hands on it, I don't know that he had held on to it because he's about to get drilled by 3 Trojans.
Looks like Garrett Hampton back again to possibly return this punt, which we assume is forthcoming on 4th and 10. Ball still at the Cherville 44. Hampton will stand back at about his 27-yard line.
It's fake. It's fake.
It is a fake, and here's the pass over on the far side of the field, and busted up.
Now we've got to play a flag.
Oh, penalty flag.
He's not the punter. You could hit him. He's a quarterback. They're going to call.
Oh, they're going to call roughing the passer.
Yep.
Yikes. Okay.
So the official up here said that you could tell that he even tipped that ball. So there's really no roughing the passer calling it once the ball's tipped.
Okay. Bite my tongue because we are up 27-0.
You know what? I'm not complaining. I tell you, Trey. I get it. I get it. If we had an animal out there, he's an animal, but he's not a cheater. He doesn't take late shots. He doesn't take cheap shots, and whatever.
He's getting called for some things that just not accurate. Well, they pick up the first down because the result is the ball is placed at the Chase 41-yard line. High snap, going to bring it down, hand off to who else? Jaden Blanton. Blanton, this time some running room over on the left side, and Trojan defenders go after him, but not until he picks up another first down and takes it up to the Chase 29. Clock starting to become a bit of a factor here. 3.5 minutes to go before halftime. Chase, of course, like to keep that goose egg up on the scoreboard and head into the halftime locker room. Cherville on the other end saying, hey, finally, we've got the ball 1st and 10 at the Chase 29. Harden this time around again, handing off to Blanton. Blanton over on the left side, turning the corner. Penalty flags fly. And Blanton takes it up for about a 4-yard pickup up to the 25.
I'm telling you, if this flies against Chase, I'm going to tell you right now that these officials want to get Cherville into this game.
I can't imagine how it could be. Have our conference.
Personal foul, face mask against the Trojans.
Oh, my gosh.
You saw that with him on the bottom of the pile.
That is the 15-yarder because it is the personal foul. And that is going to take the ball all the way down. God, they'll have to figure out where they're putting this at. Should be about 12, I think.
This official's probably taking his shoes off, counting how many yards he's supposed to add up.
Timeout now going to be taken by Chase, and it could be because Coach Radford wants to have a word. So timeout taken by Chase. It'll be 1st and 10, Cherville at the Chase 12-yard line. It's Chase 27, Cherville nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
Do you need some extra money in your pocket? Try Insurance Service Associates, your local independent agent. We can shop your auto and home insurance with several companies to get you better coverage and the best rate. Insurance Service Associates at 127 East Trade Street in Forest City for auto, home, or commercial insurance. More choices, better coverage, best rate. That's Insurance Service Associates, 245-5301.
High school football Friday night, broadcasting live via Verizon Wireless. Cliff News not good for North Lincoln at all.
I'll tell you what, East Rutherford being down 36-7 at halftime, I never thought we'd be saying that with that East Rutherford team.
I'm shocked. 1st and 10 now for Cherville at the Chase 12. Here's Jaden Blanton. Look out! Driving on that left-hand side. And Blanton taking it up to, I believe, about the 5-yard line.
Yeah, it's just right across it. It's marking it at 6.
2.5 minutes to go. Right now, 27-0. But Cherville now Looking at 2nd down and 3. The ball on the Chase 5. Here's snap. Blanton again. Over on the left side. It looks like he may have a first down, but short of the goal line.
We know what these next plays are going to be. We know. It's going to be Blanton, 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 or Blanton, Blanton.
Ball right down there about the 2-yard line. Here's handoff again to Blanton, this time over on the left side. Nope, not in there.
Looks like he tripped over his own feet there, and you just got chalked that up to fatigue.
I think he's still down there at about the 2-yard line.
I don't see how he didn't lose yards. He fell behind the line of scrimmage, but
down to 1:30 to go. Hey, I think the Cherville will simply run out of time. Could not get any points.
it's not our fault they burned their timeout.
2nd and to go. Here's a snap. Here's a handoff. This time around diving, and still not in there. Blanton this time trying to get from left to right, but the Chase defense really tough here at the goal line.
3rd down, and it looks like he's going to be on the 2-3 yard line.
Look at the clock, though. They're down below a minute.
Come on, Trojans. Big stand right here.
This would be something if they run out of time. 3rd down now for Cherville. Still at the Chase 2. High snap. Harden. No! Once again, Brown is dropped.
You can try to fool them, but they're looking for number 10 every play. You can't disguise that. He wasn't even behind the quarterback. He kind of came from a wing position.
Check out the time it is running. We were down to 15 seconds.
I believe that the coach is probably going to call a timeout with very little time left.
Let's see if that's
what he's doing. 5 seconds left. He's going to try to get a score in before half, go up in a high note. But I tell you what, Chase has momentum, even though the officials have assisted them down the field. Chase has the momentum. They stop him here. That is a backbreaker.
Oh, my. And they have stopped them now how many times in a row here being down this close?
Yeah, it's
and the handoff to Blanton, the Chase defense is reading it well.
Now, what I'm going to look for here, Jay, is a little pass. I would think it would be to somebody else. I would think that they would take the chance and use 10 as the disguise, the decoy, and either the quarterback try to run it, or maybe a little toss out to somebody else, but who knows?
Cliff, I'm starting to wonder if they even have anything else they go to.
You have to try something. And
you would think.
And I'm by no means wanting to help Cherville out right now, but you have to try
something different. All right, that's going to be huge. And the Chase fans realize it. 6 seconds left up on the clock. Here we go, final play, probably before halftime. And the quarterback is sacked. He is sacked.
I believe that's Colin Miller again with a big sack with 1 second left. 1 second left till halftime. Colin Miller showing up big.
And that will put an end to that threat from the Ironman. And what a defensive stand by the Chase Trojans. Great job by Miller. 1 second left up on the clock. Chase will take over. And they will take over from their own 20. Let's take a knee and go to the locker room. I think that's exactly what's about to happen here.
Yeah, I'm taking a knee here. I'm going up on a high note. I'm not taking the chance if somebody gets hurt. Take this knee and go to halftime.
There we go. So the Chase defense, with a phenomenal stop. Cherville all the way down to the 2-yard line. They could not collect any points, and it is halftime here at Allen Stadium, and this is a total Chase first half. Halftime here in Forest City at Chase, 27-0 over Cherville. Stay tuned now for the halftime show. Coming up momentarily here on High School Football Friday night.
Need a better wireless carrier? For starters, how about one that gives you a new smartphone for free? At Bark Mobile, we have the top performing Moto G7 Play smartphone for you and the whole family, plus 1 month of service, all for free. You heard that right. Switch today to our unlimited data plan for just $50 a month and choose up to 5 free Moto G7 Play smartphones and a free month of service only at Bark Mobile. Certain restrictions apply. See store for details.
Hey, Jane, are you ready to take a lunch break?
Sure, but have you noticed how expensive eating out has gotten? I need to run by the bank first.
No way. We're getting our lunch at the drop-in today. They have several options for half the price you'll pay at most places. Listen to this. We can get a small garden salad for only $3.49 or a hot hunk of pizza. That's a fourth of a whole pizza with a 32-ounce tea for only $3.49. And here's my favorite, a chicken strip with 2 hot wings, 3 potato wedges, and a roll for only...
Let me guess, $3.49.
That's correct, my friend. They have our family covered all day. The kids stop in on the way to school and get this, 2 bacon and egg biscuits, only $3.49.
Well, what's for supper, Cindy?
That's easy. I'm picking up a single topping drop-in pizza for only $7.99.
Hey, let's go save some money. Come on, drop in.
Market declines, unemployment, political uncertainty, oil prices. Today's headlines can be very scary. Hi. This is Andrew Tisdale, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I'm here to work with you to help you understand the impact of these short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a logical, reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let these headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. Come and stop by our office to set a face-to-face appointment for straight talk. We're at 173 Railroad Avenue in the Food Line Plaza. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
McCurry Deck Motors has been providing an impressive selection of automobiles for over 50 years. At McCurry Deck, you can browse the great selection of GMC automobiles and drive away in one knowing you have gotten the best deal possible. The team at McCurry Deck Motors counts it a privilege to make you a happy and satisfied customer. Why not test drive one of the comfortable and stylish GMCs today? At GMC, we are professional grade. At McCurry Deck Motors, we're the home of GMC, Chevy, and Buick. 1740 U.S. Highway 74A, Forest City.
From ABBA to the Vogues, the best classic oldies are heard here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
High School Football Friday nights here on WCAB, being brought to you in part this season by our good friends at all locations of the drop-in food stores throughout Rutherford County. And we have those delicious chicken wings from the drop-in store featured here tonight in the press box at Chase High. Also, our thanks tonight to Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance in Spindale. Our thanks to Robbins Auto Parts on Harris Henrietta Road, right around the corner from us here at Allen Stadium in Henrietta. And our thanks to Andrew Tisdale, a financial advisor with Edward Jones. His office located in the Food Lion Plaza in Rutherfordton. At the half, it is all Trojans. Chase shutting out Cherville 27-0. Understand it is now halftime in Avondale with Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy leading the Hickory Hawks by a score of 13-0. Season opener for both of those two teams. I think the best quote of the night here at Chase High, it is by sports editor Austin Bailey of the Daily Courier. Austin quoting, "My keys are getting worn out." It has been Chase quarterback Caden Hampton connecting with receiver Garrett Hampton, not just once, not just twice, but 3 times on big touchdown pass plays here in the first half tonight. That first pass completion from Hampton to Hampton happening with just over 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. That was a 21-yard touchdown pass play. And then a 19-yarder with 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. And then the big one, a 72-yard touchdown pass play, Hampton to Hampton, with 7 minutes to go in the second. Add to that, run, 13-yard touchdown run from Kayshawn Woods. And that, the first score of the night for Chase with 5.5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. This has been completely Chase tonight, and including the fact that right at the end of the second quarter, Cherville threatening at the Chase 2-yard line, could not punch it in to collect any points, and then Kylan Miller comes up with that huge sack on their final attempt to get onto the scoreboard. And, wow, what can you say except Chase looking very impressive here tonight. They lead this one at the half. Chase 27, Cherville nothing. Back with more momentarily on the halftime show.
With today's hurry-up and undependable world, you need an insurance agency that will give you excellent service. Maxwell B. Hamrick Agency delivers the security and service that you're looking for. You'll always be in good hands with Hamrick Insurance. They offer auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. They are an independent agency with 3 locations to conveniently serve you: Main Street in Boiling Springs, Lafayette Street in Shelby, and Huntley Street in Spindale. Call Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance today at 286-2384.
Your number one source for used, damaged, insurance auction, rebuildable auto parts, Robbins Auto Parts, 1875 Harris Henrietta Road, Henrietta. Robbins Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business by Marty and Terry Robbins. Professional experience in auto parts since 1960. Call on Robbins Auto Parts, 657-5732, or visit them at www.robbinsautoparts.com.
People who know best know the wise shoppers go to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply for several reasons. The prices are better, the choices are greater, and you will like the service you get. Right now, you can enjoy special pricing on assorted deer products. Also purchase fish mocks, 100 count, 250 milligram, only $15.99 at Farmer's Friend. Better pricing on value-packed dog food. George has used farm equipment you should see before you buy someplace else. Refill your 20-pound propane tank for $10.99. Now that's a great value. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, located 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton. If you need a car while your car is in the shop or need a van for a family trip, tell our friends at Family Car Rental what you need. They have the automobile that will fit your needs. Do business with a locally owned, family-run business. Joe and Jill Rash are the owner-operators, and they treat you like family. Family Car Rental has expanded with 3 locations to serve you better. 895 South Broadway in Forest City, 500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and 956 Reepsville Road in Lincoln. Cash customers are always welcomed.
Get your message to the thousands. Call the WCAB Sales Department today at 287-3356.
You all right? High school football Friday night here on WCAB. Our coverage being brought to you in part this season by J. Johnson Buildings, Highway 221 South, Forest City. Also by Lifestyle Wellness and Spa, located on Oak Street in Forest City. Our thanks to Jesse James, Railroad Express, Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton. Also to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, located on Whiteside Road in Rutherfordton, right across the road from our WCAB radio studios. I was taking a look at some of the numbers here. According to Austin Bailey, Daily Courier sports editor, Kylan Miller has a pair of sacks here in the first half tonight. Garrett Hampton, 4 catches, has 112 yards. Of course, he has 3 touchdowns. What a half of football for Hampton to Hampton. I feel like Hampton Inn should be a sponsor on our Chase broadcast in particular. Yeah, it's kind of fitting. Yeah, huh? Hampton Inn sponsoring Chase football this year. I don't maybe the ad in the book that they hand out, the program, it could have both Hamptons in it, standing in the doorway of the Hampton Inn. We've nailed Hampton squared. I've got to mention that to Jim and to Tracy, that they need to go over and call on the folks over there at the Hampton Inn and say, look, at least for all of the Chase games this year, we really need you to sponsor. Because, wow, the Hamptons have come to play football tonight. But, of course, Kylan Miller says, don't forget about me. Yes, with that huge sack there at the end of the second quarter. So the Goose Eggs still on the scoreboard, 27-0 Chase. Now, other scores, halftime in Avondale, TJ leading Hickory Hawks 13-0. I believe now it should be at halftime up in Morganton, RS Central 20, Patton 13. Bad news, though, up in North Lincoln tonight. Very unexpected. North Lincoln leading East Rutherford 36-7. All nights tonight, it looks like, on the road up at North Lincoln. Hey, don't forget, coming up tomorrow, it is the start of the college football season here on WCAB, and it's a biggie tomorrow coming out of Charlotte at the Bank of America Stadium. It's UNC USC. Tar Heels taking on the Gamecocks, and that countdown to kickoff tomorrow afternoon starting at 1:30. That means it should be a 3:30 kickoff tomorrow in Charlotte as the Tar Heels take on the Gamecocks. Mac Brown back as head coach of the Tar Heels, making his debut after returning to Chapel Hill. That is tomorrow. Of course, Jones Angel, Tar Heel Sports Network. You can follow the action right here on WCAB. Tomorrow night, the Braves are in Chicago or in Atlanta, hosting the White Sox this weekend. So it'll be the Braves and the Chicago White Sox. 6:05 for the countdown or the Ford leadoff show. That's the baseball pregame. That means the first pitch tomorrow night at 7:20. 7:20 tomorrow night, Braves and the White Sox. And then the Braves and the White Sox play again. It will be a later game, Sunday afternoon, 3:55 for the Ford leadoff show. So let me do my math here. That means the first pitch not until 5:10. 5:10 for the first pitch between the Braves and the White Sox on Sunday. Braves looking good, though. If they keep it together here for about another month, they're going to be in the driver's seat to claim the National League East title, and then we can head into the postseason. Looks like we're about ready to resume action here at Allen Stadium. We'll take a final timeout during the halftime show and then be back for quarters number 3 and 4. This is high school football Friday night.
Hi, sir. I see you checking out our delicious pizzas. Did you know that the Drop-In has 1,024 ways to top off your Drop-In pizza? Choose between 10 different toppings and all at no extra cost.
Well, how much are the pizzas?
Well, our delicious Hunt Brothers pizzas are only $9.99.
Great. I want a pizza with pepperoni, beef, and bell peppers. Hey, could you add Italian sausage and onions and jalapeno peppers too? How much now?
Still only $9.99.
Wow, how about adding banana peppers and bacon? How much now?
Still just $9.99.
Hey, this is crazy. Can I add mushrooms and black olives?
You sure can. Some places may add $1 or more to the additional toppings, but not at the Drop-In. It's always no extra charge. And you can stop in early for breakfast pizza or try a hunk of pizza for lunch or call ahead to pick up a whole pizza for supper. So come on, drop in. If you're in search of the perfect wooden building, well, the search is over. J. Johnson Sales Incorporated offers all American-made, reliable, and sturdy products, and they can be installed in as little as 30 days. No credit check and financing is available. All buildings are custom-made, and J. Johnson is committed to the service even after the sale. They want you to be a lifelong customer and friend. Do business the old-fashioned way. Stop by and see them at 2690 US 221 South in Forest City. The American pride of Rutherford County is J. Johnson Sales. They've got your building. Stop in and see them today.
Market declines, unemployment, political uncertainty, oil prices. Today's headlines can be very scary. Hi, this is Andrew Tisdale, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I'm here to work with you to help you understand the impact of these short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a logical, reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let these headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. Come and stop by our office to set a face-to-face appointment for straight talk. We're at 173 Railroad Avenue in the Food Line Plaza. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
High school football Friday night here on AM 590, FM 100.9, WCAB Rutherford's up. Just a couple of minutes before 9 o'clock. Hey, talking about exciting news, I just got a raise. What? Yeah. Governor Roy Cooper has signed a pay raise for state employees. Thousands of state employees now get pay increases. I think it's a whopping 2%. Oh, hey, may buy me another lunch.
There you go.
That
means you get a raise, Cooper. Raise? No, sorry.
No, you're not
You used to be
You used to be.
Look at this onside kick they're setting up for right here.
Well, that's because Cherville's got to try just about anything they can to get back into this game, but that's not going to work because Chase quick to pick up the football and bringing it across midfield all the way up to the Cherville 44, and there's penalty flag.
Yeah.
Trying to see, I think that was Johnson.
Yeah, it was. It was Johnson for the Trojans. I wonder what this penalty is going to be.
What's the penalty for?
It was a little pooch kick. It wasn't really an onside. It kind of
No, it never took a bounce. It, more of a pooch.
Illegal block in the back against the Trojans.
Wow, I don't know about some of this.
It's if you notice, it was really super late. The whistle was his ball. I don't know. I had to apologize to the official in the box earlier during halftime. I told him, if you hear me bad-mouthing the official, understand. He said that we get it all the time.
Really gig. Okay, so the ball is going to come back to the Chase 42. We're to be first and 10, but now look at the wide open room here. Across midfield, still on his feet, up to the Cherville 42. 17 yards picked up by Hampton, but I'm looking. Cliff, I'm looking. I don't see.
What do you, no flag?
No flag?
Oh,
no flag.
Shh, don't say that too loud.
First down picked up there by Chase. Been a great night for the Hamptons. And here's Caden Hampton again, this time over on the left side. Another first down. Caden takes it up to the 27.
You know, honestly, Caden Hampton could be a running back. He's built like a running back, but he's got a good arm. He's really smart with the ball, and but he likes to run the ball too.
First and 10, Chase. Another first down from Hampton. Quick little side pass over here to Garrett Hampton. Look at Hampton over on the far side of the field, and finally going to be launched out of bounds over on the far side of the field.
I tell you, Garrett has some great moves in the open field.
Looks like he got it up to about the 13-yard line.
And that's what you want to see because you still have you get 10 yards here, you're first and goal on the 3-yard line.
That's or another first down.
Or you just score.
Another first down right here. Here's Hampton this time around. Coming over here on the near side, turning that right corner.
That's Kobe Ledbetter, the sophomore.
Wow, sophomore. Getting his number called, hobbling a bit at the end of that play.
He's probably not. Yeah, he's not wanting to come out. They're on the 1-yard line.
So to be first and go. Ball is at the 1. Here's the handoff, trying to drive his way through.
I believe that might have been Stoney Hicks,
number 9 for the Trojans. That is Stoney Hicks, who picks up the 1-yard touchdown run. It is all Chase here tonight. Quite impressive. And that touchdown coming with 10:46 to go in the third quarter. Puts the Trojans up 33-0. Now Sam Perry for another point after kick here tonight. Snap. Place his kick. Looks good. Through the uprights. So with 10:46 to go in the third quarter, this is all Chase. Trojans 34, Cherville nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
Stop in soon to the famous Jesse James or Railroad Express. Order up a delicious burger or specialty burger, club sandwich, or one of Jesse's popular hot dogs, a fresh salad, taco salad, or treat yourself to a refreshing milkshake. All orders made fresh every day. Hours are Monday through Saturday, 7 until 4. Wednesday, 7 until 11. Closed on Sunday. Jesse James Railroad Express, 531 Railroad Avenue, Rutherford. Or call 828-447-4644. Mondays only. Mention this ad and get a regular hot dog with mustard, chili, and onions for only 99 cents. That's Mondays only.
Stoney Hicks adds his name to the byline, to the scoring column. 1-yard touchdown run officially. But more importantly, puts Chase up 34-0. With 10:46. Hey, running clock could become a possibility. We might be home before. Shh, don't say it. Don't say it. Just jinxed it. Yep. Here's a short little pooch kick following that touchdown by Stoney Hicks. And looks like Cherville will cover up and down it there at the 34-yard line.
The only downside to a score like this, the fans kind of get lackadaisical. Like, they should be going nuts right now. Oh, man. But I tell you what.
Yeah, but this is all Chase. So now I'm beyond going nuts. And I'm like, wow.
I'm going nuts up here.
I can just hear it though now. The spirit of Coach Bob Leffert still lives in that locker room.
Oh, my God.
And at halftime, it was like, bullets, we can't stop.
Jay, you're going to get me choked up. You got to stop. You're going to get me choked up. Oh, man.
One of my favorites through the years. Problem with the snap. And the Cherville quarterback, Dylan Hart's going to have to fall on the football for a loss back at the 27th.
You were saying your favorite story was what now?
No, I was just saying, Coach Leffert, he was one of my favorite coaches throughout all these years. He always had a good story to tell.
I got a great story to tell. I may have to stop it during this play. But the night that Coach Leffert had his heart attack on the field, we were up 9-0 on Chesney.
Yep.
We woke up in the hospital. He's like, they didn't score, did they? No, Coach, they didn't score.
Saget gets away from him again. Harden simply has to fall on the football back this time at the 20. There's a problem between the center and quarterback, and Harden is not getting a good, clean snap.
Let me tell you what that problem is. That problem with the center is Reagan McCraney, freshman, 6'2", 270 pounds, freshman. He's a beast. They call him Thanos during practice. He is just raking and wreaking havoc on that center, and he is terrified to snap the ball correctly because he's got to block number 74.
Maybe that's it. Try it again. This time we did get a snap. This time he's going to try a pass way upfield and way overthrown, incomplete. And in fact, one of our Chase Trojans almost had a shot at that.
Yeah, Jack McKinney had a better shot at it than they did. And I'll tell you, Chad has got another update. It is now 43-7 North Lincoln.
Oh, what is going on with the Cavaliers? They did not look bad in the preseason. They didn't look bad in their scrimmages. What is going on?
Yeah, that's the point. You messaged me, and you were like, oh, man, these Cavaliers look good. And unless North Lincoln and
West Henderson
just powerhouses.
I don't know. I'm shocked. 4th and about 23. Cherville once again punting the ball away. Garrett Hampton back. Okay, get away from it, Garrett. Let them go ahead and down it, and they do. Back at the Chase 36. Nice bounce at the end of that punt. So the Chase offense takes back over. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive from their 36. It is all Trojans here. 34-0. We get another touchdown. We can get that running clock.
Oh, they didn't score. First words to everybody, they didn't score. He had a heart attack and died on the field, and the first thing the man wanted to know is whether he scored or not.
It sounds like Coach left.
I tell you what, if they would have scored, he would have.
He
had another heart attack.
He would have jumped right out of that bed. Looks like we're going to have time out on the field here, taken by Chase. 9:02 to go in the third quarter. Chase 34, Cherville nothing. You're listening to High School Football Friday night.
Stop in soon to the famous Jesse James Railroad Express. Order up a delicious burger or specialty burger, club sandwich, or one of Jesse's popular hot dogs, a fresh salad, taco salad, or treat yourself to a refreshing milkshake. All orders made fresh every day. Hours are Monday through Saturday, 7 until 4, Wednesday, 7 until 11, closed on Sunday. Jesse James Railroad Express, 531 Railroad Avenue, Rutherford, or call 828-447-4644. Mondays only. Mention this ad and get a regular hot dog with mustard, chili, and onions for only 99 cents. That's Mondays only.
Like those Monday deals. All right, first and 10 now for the Trojans. Here's a handoff. Ooh, not much running room here. Only a pickup.
That was a little bit different offense.
Cameron Wilkins.
That was a little different offense. They ran to the line, quarterback under center, and did a quick snap and handed off to the running back. I guess they thought something might be there.
No, I think what they were trying to do was catch Cherville's defense just kind of like,
And that's what you look at Cherville's defense, the corners and the linebackers are kind of just moseying around.
Well, they're down 34-0. Here's the pitch this time from Hampton, and it is Wilkins on the carry.
Yeah, you want Wilkins to cut that one towards the outside. He had green grass in front of him if he'd have cut it outside, but he cut it back right into the linebacker, number 34, I think was the number.
Picked up a couple of yards, moved it up to the 38, but it will leave Chase about 7 yards shy. 8 minutes to go, third quarter. Looks like we got trips to the far side of the field, but it is the quarterback, Hampton, on the keeper. This time around, not going to pick up the running yardage needed. He is only across to the 41, and that is going to leave Chase looking at 4th and 5. This is one of the few times tonight that they will have to punt.
This may be the only time they punted, isn't it?
I'm trying to remember if there was a punt. What you got there?
Into the third, RS leading 27-13 over Patton.
Can the Hilltoppers improve to 2-0? Been a long time since that's happened. Here we go with the punt from Sam Perry.
Wow, what a beautiful punt.
Lots of hands.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my. Now, let's see. It looks like, as Chase got it,
they downed it at the 5-yard line. How far was that punt, Jay?
Holy cow, that was a beauty. It is down at the 5-yard line. It was from like the 38.
It's a 54-yard punt.
Oh! But what is this?
Flag.
What is this? There is a penalty flag.
Let's just hope it's against Cherville and half the distance to the goal happens and it's on the 3-yard line. Personal foul against Cherville.
Oh. Okay. Okay, so that beautiful punt from Sam Perry is going to stay. Whew. Oh, I would have felt sorry for him if they'd taken that away. That was a beauty. He had a punt blocked last week up at Bessemer City. And he had the one missed point after kick earlier tonight. What you got?
TJ is now leading Hickory 19-0. Not sure which quarter.
Should be in the third. There's 13-0 in the half, so it's got to be a third quarter score. So Cherville will start this drive. 1st and 10. They have put this ball down. What about the 3? About the 3-yard line. Way down on the far right side of the field here. Cherville trying to move from right to left. Here's a handoff. There is nothing doing. And whistles blow to stop the play. I don't think there's any gain at all there. Down to 6:50 to go in the third quarter. What a night from Chase. Looks like we have timeout on the field now. So with 6:51 to go, third quarter, Chase 34, Cherville nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
Your number one source for used, damaged, insurance auction, rebuildable auto parts, Robbins Auto Parts, 1875 Harris Henrietta Road, Henrietta. Robbins Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business by Marty and Terry Robbins. Professional experience in auto parts since 1960. Call on Robbins Auto Parts 657-5732 or visit them at www.robbinsautoparts.com.
Sounds like Xavier Tom showed up in Morganton tonight, huh?
6 carries, 157 yards, 3 touchdowns, as RS leads 34-13.
Wow, Hilltoppers looking to improve to 2-0. Likewise, the Chase Trojans now looking to improve to 2-0. And who would have thought? East Rutherford now looks like they will fall tonight to 0-2. That's why I always say every year people say, what do you think this year? What do you think this year? Wow, another update?
50-7, North Lincoln over East Rutherford.
What in the world? I cannot imagine what's going on there.
You know, I'm a Trojan through and through, but I don't even want to see that happen to East Rutherford.
I'm shocked based on what I saw in the preseason. Latin on the carry takes it up to about the 6, maybe a gain of 3. I think the crowd's getting a little restless, like, man, it's time to mark the hamburgers half price.
Yeah.
I want one of those David Liberia cheeseburgers, but wait till they mark them down. They get half price, and that's marked. What are we up to? 3rd down here for Cherville. Here's a snap, and number 10, Blatton. Who else?
Yeah, I've noticed, though, that apparently it looks like they switched quarterback.
Yeah, I'm seeing a number 7, it looks like now.
Number 7 being Caden Beaver.
Caden Beaver, a sophomore. So I guess they're going to... He's only 5'6", 115? He's kind of small. Kind of small for a quarterback. But I guess they're just wanting to try something different. Waited a long time.
Russell Wilson's small for quarterback, too.
Yeah, well, okay. Whistles blow before the snap.
Timeout.
Cherville takes timeout. Okay, 5:10 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's all Chase, 34-0 over Cherville. This is still high school football Friday night.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers of Sisk Family Ford. They have the proven record of the best deal. It's your place to shop for your truck. Get a good look at the selection of SUVs, Escapes, Edge, and Explorers. Sisk Family Ford can put you in the family car or truck of your choice any day you want to make a change. Try one on for a ride. Make your next deal a Sisk Family Ford deal. Shop local and get your best agreement for the next automobile. Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
High school football Friday night. 5:10 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Showing us a punt here out of the end zone. And this one, Garrett Hampton. And looks like he moves away. Cherville will down it at their own 48. Hey, a good friend of ours, Darren Schreck, listening tonight up in Chicago, Illinois. Darren, many, many years ago, worked at WCAB. I got to reconnect with Darren this summer when I made the big road trip up to Minnesota, stopped through the Chicago area on the way back. Darren, his wife, 2 kids now up there in Chicago, but Darren hit me up earlier today and said, now, how do I listen online? So you know what I told him? I said, man, there's so many ways. 1st and 10 Chase. Here's Stoney Hicks. Hicks at the 40, at the 35, at the 30. Cuts back into the middle of the field. Stoney takes it all the way up to the 22.
I tell you what, Jay, just a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, he had a level 3 separated shoulder, and he finally got cleared to play. He's not running that ball like somebody had a level 3 separated shoulder.
No way. So anyway, I told Shrek that he could go to WCABfootball.com. He could go to WCAB59.com. Here's a handoff this time, and that's Tony Hicks taking off to the left side and finding some daylight out there. I tell you, Tony takes it up to the 12.
You know, sometimes you want your ball carrier to bounce it outside. Stoney's not the guy you're going to tell that to. He saw a white jersey, and he was like, you know what? I want to inflict pain. And that's what he did. He ran right over that defender.
It's going to leave him just about a yard short of the first down marker. We're down to 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Another chase score here. We could get that running clock. Here's the snap. Whistles blow.
It's going to be on Chase. It looks like motion or legal procedure against the Trojans.
Backfield in motion.
And I tell you, like Coach Radford's not going to be happy. Oh, wow. Oh, it's offside against Gerald. Take it. We'll take it because
you thought you saw movement from us.
I did, but I guess he was just reacting to the defender coming across.
That's it. You're right.
I can't get him right every time.
None of us can. Some of you are more obvious than others. Of course, you also have to remember, too, we are high up. And sometimes getting a bird's eye view is different. The ball is going to end up, down inside the 5?
First and goal on the 4.5-yard line.
It's hard to see from this angle, but yeah, it looks to me like it's on the 4. Whoops. Now they're bringing it back out.
They're going to mark it off. They got to count it.
Okay, so the ball actually will be placed down.
So it gave us the first down, and that's it. So it basically just moved from one end of the yard marker to the other.
So it's on about 7. Here's Garrett Hampton trying to scramble. Cuts out to the right, cuts back in toward the left.
The flag on the play.
He's up to about the 3, but hold the phone.
I tell you, you eliminate these penalties, and Chase has had a near-perfect game tonight.
Been a lot of positive things happen here, including that goose egg.
Holding against the Trojans.
That's going to bring it back.
That's what
that was right going to come out to about the 17.
That's what I don't like about these calls. It's half the distance to the goal, but then a holding call can bring it back out, which I know that's not the official's call. Holding call gets a 10-yard penalty where an offsides will get you half the distance.
Okay, so it came back out to the 12. Right, from the 2 to the 12. Here's the snap. Here's Caden Hampton rolling to his right. Here's the pass over to the corner of the end zone, but out of bounds. I think McKinney actually had that, didn't he?
Yeah, I believe he had it until he went to the ground, but he was out of bounds.
He was out of bounds, yeah, here on the near side of the field.
I tell you what, I would try to run that to the opposite side. You know, Caden is a left-handed quarterback.
Yep.
You run it to that side, that way he doesn't have to do that body adjustment, and you've got a lot more field to play with.
3:23 to go here in the third quarter. Wonder who's going to be our player of the game tonight. It's going to be a tough decision. Here's a snap to Hampton. Hampton handing off to Wilkins. Cameron Wilkins taking it over on the left side, trying to keep his footing, and he is going to be brought down at about,
I don't know, I'm
the 10-yard line.
going to have to call Tyler Horn and ask him how many names can he put on the play. We might have to get one the size of a hood tonight.
Well, yeah, pick one. Man, so many Chase players have had such a great night. The Hamptons, Keon Miller. This snap gets away from Hampton. He's going to have to pick it up with the Cherville defenders in there. And now Cherville probably saying, hey, we can stop you when you get down to our 2-yard line, too. And this is going to bring up a 4th down. And will we try a field goal?
Yeah, I want to see what Sam Perry?
Sam Perry.
Sam Perry can do. I mean, he won a pass, kick, and something contest this summer with his field goal kicks. Let's field this good and put one through the uprights.
Okay, looks like The marker goes down to 22. 32-yard attempt by Sam Perry. Let's see if he can nail this. Uh-oh, it's going to be too short.
I believe it got tipped right at the line.
And it's no good. So with 1:58 to go in the third quarter, score remains Chase 34, Cherryville nothing. You're listening to High School Football Friday night.
Your number one source for used, damaged, insurance auction, rebuildable auto parts, Robbins Auto Parts, 1875 Harris Henrietta Road, Henrietta. Robbins Auto Parts is a family-owned and operated business by Marty and Terry Robbins. Professional experience in auto parts since 1960. Call on Robbins Auto Parts, 657-5732, or visit them at www.robbinsautoparts.com.
High School Football Friday night. You're on WCAB. Jay Coombs, Cliff Mary, all chase. Trojans 34, Cherryville nothing. Now Cherryville takes over 1st and 10 from their own 20. And here's a handoff. First man through a big hole up the middle of the field across 30. And up to the 33-yard line. On the carry, it is number 21. Cooper Sloan. First time I think I've called his number tonight. Yep. He is a sophomore for the Ironmen. Picks up a first down. 13-yard run there.
I know Chase has done a lot of subbing. But now you see a lot of new fresh faces in on their defense.
It's a good opportunity to give everybody a chance to get in to see some action. 1st and 10, Cherryville now. Try to work that right side. Sloan takes it up to about the 35, so gain of 2. Clock running with 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Not going to get our running clock here, but got to get through one more quarter of football.
TJ now up 33-0
over the Hickory Hawks.
Took them a little bit to get it started, but it seems like after they got outside that first quarter, they turned it on.
Well, here again, guess what? They don't have a lot of depth on that Hickory Hawks team. Ran out of gas. Oh, big sack here on the Cherryville quarterback. Oh. His sack is
Marion Johnson just happens to be the Paul Mary's next door neighbor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's a good individual, good kid, and a junior. He is a junior.
You see him, you know, we like that play. His good sack.
His cousin's Carlos Watkins, just say.
Oh, really?
If you look, he's got a similar stature. If you remember Carlos when he was a junior.
Yeah, very well.
Not saying, but
hey, speaking of which, the Houston Texans posted an awesome video.
Love that video.
Like a day or two ago about Carlos. Man, I retweeted it on Twitter. But I loved the video. Even had highlights from here at Chase.
It sure did. You know, I was thinking about those highlights, and I'm like, wow, my high school is on national television. And
think about the number of NFL players that have come out of your alma mater.
I'm telling you, all of them.
Yeah, we go back to the McSwains, Rodney and Chuck. We go back to Keon Whiteside.
Yep.
Now we can add Carlos Watkins to the list.
Yep.
Hey, that's impressive.
And not only that, but let's not forget, you remember Benji McDowell?
Oh, yeah.
Benji just won a national championship
with the
Washington, I can't remember the actual team. No, it's not national. But the Washington Valor.
That's it.
And
the arena football.
He was an assistant coach, and I think what I understand, they terminated their head coach, and they were like, hey, and they were losing, and they went on a winning streak and won the national championship.
Yeah. Did you actually play with Benji, or was he after you?
He was after me. I would say 4 years, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, he was after me. I did get the pleasure of playing with Keon Whiteside, who was last year's induction into the Rutherford County Hall of Fame.
I'm trying to remember who all was on your team. Do you remember your senior year?
Oh, man, we had Jamel Surratt, who's set records up at Lenore Bryan. We had LaShawn Lawrence, Chaz Kelly.
Oh, now you're, okay, now I'm making some memories there. 1st and 10, Cherryville, let's see here. Nothing doing there. Stalled out at the 24.
I believe that.
Oh, we entered the quarter, and that got away from me there. Wow, we are in the fourth quarter. All of our storytelling here. Fans, I'm sorry, but if you're like, yeah, stick to the play ball, play. Hey, we're up 34-0. That's all I need to say.
Jay, Noah Palmieri just made that last tackle.
Oh, how about that?
Gotta say that. Gotta say that because he did.
Tell him I'm going to come through the drive-thru tomorrow and order 12 orders of fries.
12 orders of fries. Folks, go to McDonald's and order 12 orders of fries.
Tell him we sent you. Ask for Noah.
There you go.
He would choke us. Okay, here's the punt. Here's the return. Coming across midfield. Still on his feet. Oh, he's going to go. He is going to go in for the score.
That's Colin Miller.
Kylan Miller is going to get a touchdown here tonight on a return punt.
Hold on, I got to get the yardage on that.
63 yards.
Wow. I'm sorry, folks. I was having to count my toes and everything, and thank God Austin Bailey of Daily Courier giving me the yardage.
Amazing. By the way, that pushes us up 40-0. Sam, Perry, please, let's get this play after because I think with 41 we can run the clock. 10:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. Chase now 40-0. What a night for the Trojans. Going to be 2-0. Here's a snap. Here's Perry's kick, and it is good.
No, it's no good. No good.
To the left. 10:53 to go in the fourth quarter. It's now Chase 40, Cherville nothing. This is high school football Friday night.
Hey, Jane, are you ready to take a lunch break?
Sure, but have you noticed how expensive eating out has gotten? I need to run by the bank first.
No way. We're getting our lunch at the drop-in today. They have several options for half the price you'll pay at most places. Listen to this. We can get a small garden salad for only $3.49 or a hot hunk of pizza. That's a fourth of a whole pizza with a 32-ounce tea for only $3.49. And here's my favorite, a chicken strip with 2 hot wings, 3 potato wedges, and a roll for only...
Let me guess, $3.49.
That's correct, my friend. They have our family covered all day. The kids stop in on the way to school and get this, 2 bacon and egg biscuits, only $3.49.
Well, what's for supper, Cindy?
That's easy. I'm picking up a single topping drop-in pizza for only $7.99.
Hey, let's go save some money. Come on, drop in.
Well, if you have been away from the radio throughout the night, guess what? You have missed a really big Chase Trojan show tonight. It is now 40-0 Chase over Cherville. Now the kick following that touchdown from Kylan Miller. Cherville going to return it up to about their 36. This has been a complete Chase game tonight. Sad news of what's happening down south of us. Hurricane Dorian now strengthening even more, heading right at the Florida coast. Scary stuff. Likely to become a Category 4 possibly as soon as tomorrow. Right now, I believe, right up at the top of the Category 3. But that is definitely a major hurricane. Thoughts are with a lot of family and friends down there. Been a long time since the East Coast, Central Florida, has been hit head on. Here's a handoff, and it is Jaden Blanton still in there. Now, I have to kind of wonder, he loses about 2 yards, but at this point, being down 40-0, I'm not so sure I'd have Blanton still out there. Maybe they simply don't have any depth, though. Because there aren't too many players left on their side of the field.
Maybe no other player wants to get hit. I mean, because let's just be honest, Jay. And I can't say this enough. Chase is bringing the wood tonight.
they've taken Cherville to the woodshed. Yeah, it has been a solid chase effort here tonight. Here's a handoff. Blanton over on the left side. Look out, he gets running room. I think he's got a first down. And Blanton Jade Blanton brings it all the way up to the Cherville 47-yard line, and first down, Cherville. Got an update?
Yeah. R.S. Central, 41-13 after a 61-yard touchdown run.
Wow.
There's so many updates on these papers I keep getting. I'll have to stop and say, okay, what did you write down this time?
Okay, it's been a long time since Hilltopper started off the year 2-0. Mix up in the backfield here. Quarterback and running back run into each other, and then the Trojan defense is going to wrap them up. Whistles blow. Play is dead for a loss back at the 43-yard line. Clock ticking with 8:55 to go in this one. 40-0. 40. Yeah, 4-0. All chase. Impressive. Offense and defense. Total effort here tonight. Both sides. Great. And here's the handoff, and I think it's Blanton again. No, it's Cooper. Cooper on over there. Number 21. He didn't get, I tell you what, let's give him a yard to be generous.
All right, Jay, I'm saying his name again. Noah Palmieri's job on that play was to get the quarterback regardless, because there was a handoff, and he drilled that quarterback. If that quarterback would have held on to that ball, they did a great job of taking the fake and just destroying it for a couple-yard loss.
That approves?
Jay, I don't brag on him much. But I
you are entitled.
These Trojans have got me living in nostalgia. And number 58, he's 58 on the field. He's number 1 in my heart.
Sure,
he's doing a great job.
He played.
This is the first time I've got to see him play varsity.
This is the first time we've seen a total chase team effort
in
a long time.
Jay, we have our subs
is playing well tonight.
We have our subs in.
Yeah, well, there's time out on the field. Cherville took it. 7:48 to go in this one. It's 40-0 Chase shutting out Cherville. What?
It's now final. It's 57-21 North Lincoln right now with East Rutherford.
Well, East Rutherford putting up a couple of scores, but that comes really late after being down 50-7. That is the most puzzling score of the night to me. Quite pleased for RS, quite pleased for TJ, quite pleased for Chase, but that North Lincoln East Rutherford really has me scratching my head. Now, resume action quickly, handoff, couple of yards picked up, brings it back up to the original line of scrimmage at the 47. And now it is going to leave Cherville. We've got somebody down. One of the Iron Men is injured on play. It's a big lineman. It's number 78. The trainers will come out to take a look. So we do have an official timeout for the injury. 7:25 to go in the fourth quarter. 40-0. Chase shutting out Cherville here. High school football Friday night.
If you need a car while your car is in the shop or need a van for a family trip, tell our friends at Family Car Rental what you need. They have the automobile that will fit your needs. Do business with a locally owned family-run business. Joe and Jill Rash are the owner-operators, and they treat you like family. Family Car Rental has expanded with 3 locations to serve you better. 895 South Broadway in Forest City, 500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and 956 Reapsville Road in Lincoln. Cash customers are always welcomed.
High school football Friday night here on WCAB. The injured Cherville player being assisted to the sideline. Number 78 for the Ironman. One of their linemen is Kyle Wallace, senior. I believe he's an offensive tackle. And he is being helped off the field.
Awesome, man. They said you were correct, sir, with that information.
What? It was tackled?
It was the other way around with the RS.
Oh, yeah, because, we're trying to figure out the last time Hilltoppers started off undefeated. And, of course, I didn't bring that information with me. It looks like it's on the computer at the house.
Folks, I'm telling you, you want to see a professional, you go watch Jay Coombs work. This man carries an encyclopedia of 25 years
Yeah, but I forgot
It's
part
okay.
of it.
One night you forget part of it. I mean, you didn't think you would have to go back that far. But folks, 24 years of high school football. I tell you, Jay, it's amazing. I know one of these days you're gonna take your headset off for the final time, and I'm honored to be up here with you. I'm just your sidekick, but
You're my faithful companion.
I'm your faithful companion.
The ball now at the 19-yard line. Chase takes over, leading 40-0. And Wilkins on the carry, but he is going to be dropped for a loss back at about the 16.
It looks like we've substituted our quarterback out. So, yeah, this is our
Let's try to get
second and third stringers in.
Okay, let me see if I can catch numbers.
Is it 27 at quarterback? I can't tell.
If he'll turn around.
It can't be 27 because they don't have a 27. But
we've got a 36 out there.
36 is Anthony Smith. He's a tight end linebacker.
Okay, and the quarterback now steps in front of him. 24 is quarterback.
Oh, great play by the wide receiver. Cherub likes to intercept that ball, but the wide receiver playing heads up, knocked the ball loose. Jesse Pageant doing a great job.
I think that was Cody Ledbetter that they had put in there, the sophomore at quarterback. It was number 24, and if my roster is correct here, that would have been Ledbetter. Have to check again. Now we have timeout with the interception on the play. 6:03 it looks like up on the scoreboard.
So he looked it up. It was 2009. The last RS Central went 4-0. 2009.
That's been 10 years ago. Austin was only 5 back then. Wow, 10 years. What a great start it will be for the Hilltoppers. Now on 1st and 10.
It's Durisma is the quarterback.
Durisma.
It's the other number 24. We've been given the wrong. Cody Ledbetter's listed as 24, but
Durisma is also a 24.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Durisma's only a freshman.
Yeah, Durisma is son of Coach Durisma. I don't know Coach Durisma's first name, but he's a coach.
5'11" freshman. How about that?
I want to see the punt.
Now it's 4th down.
Really high punt.
Nice hang time. Across midfield, Chase will down it at the Cherville 47. All Chase with 5:17 to go, 40-0. Oh, let's see. A couple of quick updates. Last we heard, TJ shutting out Hickory Hawks 33-0. Central over Patton 41-13. It was North Lincoln 57, East Rutherford 21. I think that kind of brings us up to date. 40-0 Chase here, shutting out Cherville.
That's the final for RS and Patton, 41-13.
Hey, Hilltoppers do start the year 2-0. Just a few minutes, I'll look up and tell you where they'll be next Friday night. I do have that with me tonight. Just turn the pages fast enough to find it. There it is. We'll get to that momentarily because it is going to be, going to have timeout on the field. Well, with timeout on the field, taken by Cherville. Really? Okay, let's take a look and preview next week. We will be at East Rutherford. I hope Cavaliers show up next week. Brevard. That will be the first home game next Friday night for the East Rutherford Cavaliers. So we'll be there to take a look at that and see if we can't get the Cavaliers a win. RS Central travels over to Columbus next week to take on Polk County. That's always a good rivalry. Thomas Jefferson is scheduled to travel up to Winston-Salem to take on Carver next Friday night. Chase has an open date next week.
Yeah, I hate to see him have an open date right now after this game. I'd like to see him get right back into it.
I'm sure they'd like to get right back into it as well. But, hey, going into an open date with a really big win here tonight. And a good win last week over Vesper City.
And look at this. That'd be Noah Palmieri for the drop and a big loss back at about the 40, I guess they're going to give about the 40-yard line. Almost elbowed the Daily Courier. Oh, wow.
Noah did good. He was trying to get some more playing time, and he may be earning it tonight. Did a good job on defense.
I'll tell you, after this play, I'll tell you a story.
Here we go. And big hole open over on the left side. Bouncing off the Chase defender, taking off over to the far side of the field. It's going to have to be caught from behind, but he is all the way up to the 28-yard line.
Coach Radford's got this rule, okay? It's for parents and students and athletes. Parents, give him 24 hours. If you're upset with him, you don't talk to his assistant coaches, you talk to him. 24 hours. Give him 24 hours for you to break. The athletes go to him. If they have issues, they talk to they go up the chain. I'll let you call this. I'll finish the story here in a second.
1st and 10, Cherville. Here's a handoff to Hahn. Hahn trying to work out to the far side and pursued and quickly tackled.
So Noah had an issue. He didn't get to play much last Friday night, and he went to Coach on Monday, and Coach said, I'll tell you what, let's talk about it before practice. So that's what they did. They sat down. He told Noah, he's a blunt and honest guy. He told Noah exactly what he needed to do this week to get on the field, and Noah has done it, and now he's getting to cash that paycheck tonight. And I respect any coach, not because he's my son, but I love that 24-hour rule.
Yeah, pretty cool. And he kept his word, too, didn't he? He sure did. Cooper this time, and he's trying to find some running room out to the far side of the field. Going to be chased down, and short yardage here takes it up to about 25. We're down to 3:10 to go.
We've got a final that is 57-21 North Lincoln. Final.
Okay, so East Rutherford looks like will drop to 0-2 with their first 2 games of the season on the road and 2 losses. And it looks like our other 3 teams will be undefeated. Now the handoff. We're on. Flags come out. No, we don't need that with 2:39 to go.
I believe that's going to be holding on Cherville. I'd be very surprised if it's not.
So Chase will improve to 2-0. Central will improve to 2-0. TJ starts the year off 1-0. East Rutherford 0-2.
Wow, they still got some time left at TJ. It's 34-0 with 2 minutes and 25 seconds in the 3rd quarter.
Wow. They had a super long halftime for some reason. You know, I've had a lot of people ask about the terrible bus accident earlier this week. I don't know, but maybe there was some kind of recognition or observance there at halftime as a result of that.
It's going to be encroachment on the Trojans.
Be a 5-yard penalty, back them up. Looks like the ball will be placed at the 34-yard line.
There's 2 long injury delays, TJ.
Oh, ouch. I hope not to the Griffins.
Jay, you're talking about that bus accident. I was looking on Facebook this week at Hal McDowell, how they reached out to him. Their administrators came to the hospital. Then their volleyball team played a match that they won, and, of course, represented TJ during that game.
Yeah, the Mitchell girls, the players, actually put TJ on their hands.
7-4 for the Trojans.
Who's that?
That's Reagan McCraney, that freshman
coming through for the sack. A huge loss of about 6-7 yards here. Pushes the ball back out to the 41-yard line. We are down to a minute and a half to go. I think this shutout could be preserved. Oh, wow. Huge win. Big win for this Chase football program tonight. Not too many blemishes to talk about, that's for sure. Here's a pass attempt, and it's picked off. Trojans have it. And let's try to catch who that is. Pick this off. 42, Austin Charles, who was a senior this year. There's a flag on the play, but I think it's going to be after the interception. Yeah, that flag didn't come out until after the INT had already happened. Austin Charles, defensive back senior, 5'11", 150 pounds. Big INT. Yeah, I mean, I'd be shocked if this penalty was before. No way, the flag didn't come out until after. Yeah, I'm saying right now, it's going to be Chase's ball regardless. Okay. It's a minute 5 to go. And then we'll kneel it out. Yeah. Somebody with an illegal block, perhaps. That could happen, especially INT not realizing that it had been intercepted. They're going to put the ball back down at about the 16. Okay, all we need to do is take a knee. Take a knee. I wouldn't even run a play here. I'd form victory formation. Unless Coach wants these younger guys to have some experience, but I don't know that we got enough players on the field. It doesn't look like their whole offensive line is there. Well, let's preserve the goose egg. Having played a lot of defense years ago, I take a lot of pride in that thing. We do have time out. I think there's a lot of miscommunication here now. Jay, I hate to say it, but both defenses were on the field just then. I think the officials had we have both defenses out there? That's why we had 3 down linemen and 3 linebackers in the backfield on offense. Okay, that would be kind of difficult. I think, didn't have enough men on the line of scrimmage is the only reason. The offensive line was still standing over on the sideline. Okay. Minute 5 on the clock. That's kind of humorous. Just stand off. Here's the snap on 1st and 10. Gonna run a play, gonna hand off. Coming around this near corner, it's a 30, 35, 40, and swung out of bounds about the 43-yard line. Dylan Richardson on the carry, a senior. Actually, it was Anthony Smith. They changed it up. It was actually 36. His number got bunched up. Oh, 36 is Anthony Smith. He's a freshman, 5'10", 170 pounds. Big first down. Brings it up to the 43-yard line. We're down to 45 seconds. Clock running. Okay, coach is going to let them keep playing to give these young guys some playing time. Flag on the play. I don't know what it could be, and don't know why you throw it. Yeah, come on. 12 men on the field? Yep, 12 men. I mean, come on, we can let them do it. Tonight, just 39 seconds to go. Cliff, we're going to get through this sooner or later. We could have been done about 30 minutes ago. We declined it, and then the other official moved the ball. Oh, my gosh. Here we go. Woo! 1st and 10. Ball comes back to the 43. Here's a handoff. And finding some running room into Cherryville territory, taking it up to the Cherryville 44. I believe that's Smith again. Yeah, I think it was Anthony Smith, 36 on the carry. Yeah, running clock. Oh, come on, just let him run out now. Call time out. No, we're down to 10, 9, 8. Wow. But it's going to go into the books, and the shutout is preserved. It is final here at Allen Stadium. Chase 40, Cherryville nothing. The cannon is fired, and it is a huge win tonight as Chase improves to 2-0. Stay tuned now for the fifth quarter. It's our post-game broadcast. It's coming up momentarily here on High School Football Friday night.
If you're in search of the perfect wooden building, well, the search is over. J. Johnson Sales Incorporated offers all American-made, reliable, and sturdy products, and they can be installed in as little as 30 days. No credit check and financing is available. All buildings are custom-made, and J. Johnson is committed to the service even after the sale. They want you to be a lifelong customer and friend. Do business the old-fashioned way. Stop by and see them at 2690 US 221 South in Forest City. The American pride of Rutherford County is J. Johnson Sales. They've got your building. Stop in and see them today.
People who know best know the wise shoppers go to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply for several reasons. The prices are better, the choices are greater, and you will like the service you get. Right now, you can enjoy special pricing on assorted deer products. Also purchase fish mocks, 100 count, 250 milligram, only $15.99 at Farmer's Friend. Better pricing on value-packed dog food. George has used farm equipment you should see before you buy someplace else. Refill your 20-pound propane tank for $10.99. Now that's a great value. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, located 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
With today's hurry-up and undependable world, you need an insurance agency that will give you excellent service. Maxwell B. Hamrick Agency delivers the security and service that you're looking for. You'll always be in good hands with Hamrick Insurance. They offer auto, business, homeowners, health, and life. They are an independent agency with 3 locations to conveniently serve you: Main Street in Boiling Springs, Lafayette Street in Shelby, and Huntley Street in Spindale. Call Maxwell B. Hamrick Insurance today at 286-2384.
At McCurry Deck Motors, you can browse a selection of vehicles that includes all of the top models in Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC lineups. The McCurry Deck Motors lineup of vehicles checks all the boxes, ensuring that they will have the perfect vehicle for any car shopper that visits their lot. Come visit and see what's in store for you and your family with the McCurry Deck quality reputation of fair deals and customer service. Try the Chevy. Find new roads with Chevy. At McCurry Deck Motors, we're the home of Chevy, Buick, and GMC. 1740 U.S. Highway 74A, Forest City.
The music's on us on WCAB.
High School Football Friday night. Welcome into the fifth quarter. It's time for the post-game broadcast. Jay Coombs along with Cliff Paul Mary. We've been broadcasting live via Verizon Wireless, and the Chase High Trojans have started off this season 2-0. And tonight, absolutely no doubt about this one. Chase 40, Cherryville absolutely nothing. 40-0, a huge win tonight for Chase here in their home opener. Got that open date next Friday night, but wow, going into that open date, they are going to be pumped up. They get to enjoy the holiday weekend, really, because think about it, imagine Coach make him Monday off now. Victory Monday? Yeah, I bet. 40-0, and you have an open date next Friday, and it's a holiday? Yeah, what way to psych up your team that, say, hey, guys, keep that up. We'll give you some breaks along the way. Now, he may turn around the other way and say, hey, no, we're not letting up. We'll be here on Monday. Let's keep our heads small. Let's not swell up. We're just 2-0. Yeah. Well, you know what his thing was going into tonight? His thing going into tonight was the fact that we once again are 0-0, that we are going to take this 1 week at a time, and every week we want to be 1-0 after the end of the game. Correct. Well, that's worked. 1-0 last week, 1-0 this week. It's a total of 2-0. Other final scores that are in now, RS Central improves to 2-0 tonight, 41-13, a big win for the Hilltoppers on the road at Morganton Athens. This one, still, I just really? It's a final. North Lincoln, 57. East Rutherford, 21. Who? Okay, I'm still shocked. Last we heard, it was TJ in front of the Hickory Hawks, 34-0. That was late in the third quarter. Found out that they had a couple of injuries that extended, delayed extended timeouts there to deal with injuries in that contest. Have not heard anything else as far as who was involved in the injuries or more details about that. But I like this tweet that came in. RS absolutely clobbering Patton. Guess what? Chase absolutely clobbered terrible tonight, too. Looks like TJ absolutely clobbered Hickory Hawks, too. What a night for high school football. This is, wow. I just can't get over this. It's been a long time since I've been here at Allen Stadium, and just a total team effort by the Chase Trojans, and they just never in doubt. The outcome of this game, absolutely never in doubt. Oh, I'm looking here. I've got all kinds of information coming into me. Now that we have these smartphones and all this media and all these apps, and man, we just got all kinds of info coming our way. We have one bit of business left to take care of before we wrap it up. If I'm still waiting for the final of the TJ Hickory Hawks game, I will have that for you early tomorrow morning. Yep, I get to open up again this week. It's Todd's birthday weekend, so Todd Kaiser gets weekend off. So OJ will be there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and definitely by then I'll let you know. But that game's not in question.
My birthday was Thursday.
Was it really?
It was.
You look pretty good for 53.
53?
Whoa!
I am 40 years old.
Really? Is this a big 4-0?
4-0. Oh, man, I left my walker in the car. I'm just looking forward to that discount I get at Hardy.
4-0.
Senior discount. You know what that's like, right? It's like, you know, hey, we know what you look for when 16 hits. We know what you look for when 21 hits.
Yeah.
The next thing I got to look forward to that discount.
But it has been a number of years ago. This is a funny story. A number of years ago, Jim Bishop and I used to go to Charlotte every year. We would do a remote broadcast from the Christmas show, Southern Christmas show down at the old Merchandise Mart. And this has probably been 20 years ago. We went down there and we stopped at a McDonald's on the way. I believe it was in Shelby. But anyway, we got a little bit of breakfast, but Jim placed his order, and then the cashier, and she looked at me and she says, okay, you'd like blah, 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 blah. And did you say a senior coffee? And Jim kind of stepped back a little bit because at that point in time, he really wasn't
a senior
yet. And he looked at me, and I said, yep, that'll work. And then he kind of looked at me afterwards, and he said, didn't she say I wanted a senior cup? I said, Jim, don't worry about it. It's big discounts. Just he seemed to be pleased about that then. It was like, oh, a discount. I like that. Hey, it is all Chase here tonight. 40-0, great win over Cherville. So, yeah, I'll have that TJ score if we don't get it the final, which I don't believe we will before we call it quits here tonight. I'll have that for you in the morning. But, yeah, Central 2-0 tonight. Now Chase 2-0 tonight. Looks like TJ is going to start off 1-0, but East Rutherford 0-2. Got one bit of business left to take care of. We will do that momentarily. We have been broadcasting live tonight via Verizon Wireless, and you've been listening here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. When we come back, we'll call it an evening, and we'll also announce this week's WCAB Player of the Game. Which Chase Trojan will it be? You'll find out momentarily here on the High School Football Friday night, 5th quarter.
Hey, Jane, are you ready to take a lunch break?
Sure, but have you noticed how expensive eating out has gotten? I need to run by the bank first.
No way. We're getting our lunch at the drop-in today. They have several options for half the price you'll pay at most places. Listen to this. We can get a small garden salad for only $3.49 or a hot hunk of pizza. That's a fourth of a whole pizza with a 32-ounce tea for only $3.49. And here's my favorite, a chicken strip with 2 hot wings, 3 potato wedges, and a roll for only...
Let me guess, $3.49.
That's correct, my friend. They have our family covered all day. The kids stop in on the way to school and get this, 2 bacon and egg biscuits, only $3.49.
Well, what's for supper, Cindy?
That's easy. I'm picking up a single topping drop-in pizza for only $7.99.
Hey, let's go save some money. Come on, drop in.
If you need a car while your car is in the shop or need a van for a family trip, tell our friends at Family Car Rental what you need. They have the automobile that will fit your needs. Do business with a locally owned, family-run business. Joe and Jill Rash are the owner-operators, and they treat you like family. Family Car Rental has expanded with 3 locations to serve you better. 895 South Broadway in Forest City, 500 West Dixon Boulevard in Shelby, and 956 Reepsville Road in Lincoln. Cash customers are always welcomed.
If you're in search of the perfect wooden building, well, the search is over. J. Johnson Sales Incorporated offers all American-made, reliable, and sturdy products, and they can be installed in as little as 30 days. No credit check and financing is available. All buildings are custom-made, and J. Johnson is committed to the service even after the sale. They want you to be a lifelong customer and friend. Do business the old-fashioned way. Stop by and see them at 2690 US 221 South in Forest City. The American pride of Rutherford County is J. Johnson Sales. They've got your building. Stop in and see them today.
Market declines, unemployment, political uncertainty, oil prices. Today's headlines can be very scary. Hi, this is Andrew Tisdale, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I'm here to work with you to help you understand the impact of these short-term events and how to be positioned for the long term. We provide the tools for a logical, reasoned, disciplined approach to investing. Don't let these headlines derail your long-term financial strategy. Come and stop by our office to set a face-to-face appointment for straight talk. We're at 173 Railroad Avenue in the Food Line Plaza. Edward Jones, making sense of investing.
AM 590 WCAB Rutherfordton with FM translator service on W265DW at 100.9.
Welcome back into the 5th quarter. It's our post-game broadcast here on High School Football Friday night. Final score once again here tonight at Allen Stadium. Chase 40, Cherville nothing. Certainly would like to thank Chase High School Athletic Director Tony Wall, all of the staff here at Chase High School. Always a great hospitality. Always enjoy coming out here to visit, and we're especially thankful for those great drop-in chicken wings that appear here magically in the press box at every home game. And speaking of which, I also do want to thank the drop-in food stores, all locations here in Rutherford County, one of our weekly sponsors of High School Football Friday night, along with Family Car Rental, located on South Broadway in Forest City. Our thanks to J. Johnson Buildings, Highway 221 South in Forest City, also to Lifestyle, Wellness, and Spa, Oak Street in Forest City. Our thanks to Jesse James, Railroad Express, Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton. Also to the Friendly Farmer, Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton, right across the street from the WCAB Radio Studios. Our thanks to Andrew Tisdale, Financial Advisor, Edward Jones, located in the Food Lion Plaza, Rutherfordton. And our thanks to the Maxwell B. Amrick Insurance Agency in Spindale, right around the corner from Allen Stadium on Harris Henrietta Road in Henrietta. Our thanks to Robbins Auto Parts. High School Football Friday night is also brought to you in part by McCurry Deck Motors, Insurance Service Associates, also by Sisk Family Ford. 100.9 FM, 590 AM. Don't forget, you can follow us online, WCABfootball.com, WCAB59.com, our internet web streaming service provided by Bill Teal of Signature Web Designs. Been quite a night here, Cliff. Let's find out now. Our player of the game tonight is going to receive a really nice award for being named tonight's WCAB Player of the Game. And once again, want to give props to
Tyler Horn. Yeah, give him a call at 828-817-4088. Tell him Cliff and Jay from WCAB told you to give him a call. And that's at Horn's Custom Metalwork. Get all your custom metalwork needs met with Tyler Horn. Give him a call. Okay,
Tyler's not going to win the award, though.
He's not.
I hate to break the news to Tyler, but
He can make his own.
He could make his own.
But it's not.
But tonight, no, belongs to one of the Chase Trojans.
Oh, man.
And it's a tough choice because so many contributed. We've talked. Gosh, so many players who are deserving of the honor tonight. But I think it all goes back to the general. I think it all goes back to the quarterback who made things happen for this Chase offense tonight. We're going to say congratulations to number 2, Caden Hampton. He was half of the Hampton to Hampton connection here. So Caden Hampton, the junior quarterback, starting quarterback for Chase, congratulations. You are going to be this week's WCAB Player of the Game. I could have gone with Garrett Hampton. I could have gone with Kylan Miller.
Trajan
I
Moore.
could have gone with Trajan Moore.
Stoney
I could have
Hicks.
gone with Stoney Hicks.
Wow.
I could have gone with Sam Perry for that.
Sam Perry, beautiful leg. I mean,
There's so many to choose from tonight. Got to give props to, all the players. This was a great team effort.
I love it when it's a hard
Great
decision. I mean, if it's a hard decision because of a victory, and, we've had that hard decision on the opposite side where we're like, do we really?
We had a hard decision last week.
Yeah.
But then when J.W. Bradley had those 2 really big sacks, right? And I was so happy that Aldo caught both of those on the video and on the highlights. We get to see them.
Check those out, man.
And I was like, whoa, that's why we named him Player of the Game. But tonight, congratulations. Jaden Hampton, Kate. Yes, last week it was Jaden Costa, quarterback. This week's Caden Hampton, and then there's Garrett Hampton. I still think we need Hampton in on the broadcast, too. Caden Hampton, congratulations. You are this week's WCAB Player of the Game. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow afternoon, 1:30 for the countdown to kickoff, 3:30 kickoff, first college football game of the year. It'll be the UNC Tar Heels and the USC Gamecocks playing at Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. For the broadcast team, our videographer, Aldo Serrani, will be busy putting together a highlights reel from tonight's game. We'll have that posted on our YouTube channel probably Tuesday. For my broadcast colleague, Cliff Paul Mary, for Lou Gillum back in the studios, Lou, our studio engineer this week. Our thanks to Jim Bishop, also to Tracy Smith, to Todd Kaiser, to Kevin Pleasant, to, I don't know, is there anybody I'm forgetting? Christian Gold is out there in the radio land somewhere. One of these days, maybe he'll resurface. I don't know. For all of us here at WCAB, certainly want to say thanks for another fun night. But most importantly of all, thank you for tuning in tonight. I hope you have a great weekend. I hope you enjoy this holiday weekend coming up. And as always, for all of us here at WCAB, this is Mr. Friday Night Jay Coombs saying thank you for tuning in to High School Football Friday night.
You don't know my name. Knowing your breasts can save your life. Go to knowyourgirls.org for the facts you need on breast health. Brought to you by Susan G. Coleman and the Ad Council.
Responded back to me, so get your message to the thousands. Call the WCAB Sales Department today at 287-3356. I hope that wasn't the situation.
Okay. Yeah, that's weird, Lou. That's really weird.
Just
Homie is proof that the
Lou Gillum in the Blue Room. Take a look at your forecast going into Saturday. Sunshine. Highs warming around 90 degrees. Clear overnight. Lows around 60. For Sunday, sunshine. Highs around 85. Overnight lows around 65. Monday, partly cloudy, scattered showers. Highs around 85. Overnight lows around 65. Still maybe some scattered showers overnight from Monday night. For Tuesday, partly cloudy, scattered showers. Highs around 85. Partly cloudy overnight. More showers. Overnight lows around 65. For Wednesday, partly cloudy, scattered showers, highs around 85. Still again, overnight showers, lows around 70. Then Thursday, mostly cloudy, scattered showers, highs around 80 degrees. Coming up on Saturday, we've got a sports doubleheader starting off with Tar Heel football. It's the first game of the season, the Tar Heels in South Carolina at the Bank of America Stadium. 1:30 countdown to kickoff, and then we got Atlanta Braves baseball, Braves and the White Sox, 6:05 airtime, right here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB, Rutherfordton.
So hard to the Jumpman now.